All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope you did miss me. I'm not sure if you do. However, I'm sure the Muslims they miss me at least. That is for guarantee. Uh, See, the Muslims always speak to us about God, God, Muhammad, Allah, Jibreel. Okay, there is a requirement even for a person who is a human being to be accepted to be a prophet. Even for a human being, you see, even if you want to work in the post office as a mailman, still there is requirement. If you do not meet the requirement for the job, you will not be accepted. If we examine Allah, he will not be accepted to work for the post office. I'm drinking water. Hold on. All right, my throat is dry, talking too much. So if we want to believe in Islam, shouldn't be at least that the God of Islam can prove that he is God? You see, I am not an atheist for sure. I believe in God. I am a Christian. But this God, he have no qualification for anything. This God, he say the most stupid thing ever. This God, he don't talk, he do poo-poo. So today the challenge is, who is the Muslim when I call us and show us all the miracles listed in the internet to prove to us that any of them is true? Bunch of liars with no dignity. Not even a single statement on those what they call them miracles is true. And this is additional proof that Islam is not from God. Because if Islam is from God, why the Muslims need to lie, fabricate false miracles to make us believe? So the challenge here for anyone who is listening from the Muslim clan, who of you dare to call me and show me a miracle done by your God? Thank you for those who says they love me. You see, I don't get scared from the word we love you unless it is coming from a female. The second it's come from a female, I go hide. As long as it's coming from brothers, I am okay with it, because I'm afraid that Muhammad, he might be here and he hear you and he think we love you is for him. This guy, he don't take it in a friendly way, even if you're a child. What if Muhammad is here and you say we love you? This guy is not Santa Claus. This guy, he take it seriously. You better be careful. So who is the Muslim who want to give us a call and tell us how Muhammad became a prophet and how Allah became a God? You see, they are debating us about the Trinity, but they cannot debate us if Jesus, he resurrected people from death. They cannot debate us if Jesus, he made the blind see. They cannot debate us if Jesus, he healed the one who cannot walk, he healed the leper, he tell you what you can hide in your house, which means he know the unseen. They cannot debate us if Jesus is alive right now or not. They cannot debate it if Jesus have father or not. All of this about Jesus, they cannot debate us about. So they want to debate about the Trinity. But their God have a zero. They have a God. If we open the account of Allah to see how many miracles he have, we found zero in his account. Hello. Who is the Muslim wanna give me a call? My Skype is open. Please call me at the phone number of Allah 00000 Jibreel 0 secretary breastfeeding for adult 0 camel urine for a drink, 0. False miracles from Allah, 0. Who is going to give us a call? How dare you to speak about miracles? Where are they? Where are they? I want to see them. See, I opened the internet for you. There's many websites here. Look at this one. Miracles of the Quran. You're right. Miracles of what? You're right. What? Look at this. Look. Colonies, animal language, spider web, minerals, atmosphere, breastfeeding. What? I mean, it is endless, man. Who is the one of you will give me a call and show me if any of those listed miracles in your website is true? Challenge. Please don't mention some she. Leave some she alone. Any Muslim? All of those in the Quran. By the way, right now, as we speak, the first NASA spaceship landing on Mars. While Muslims are telling us about a prophet who went to the space, but he saw nothing. What he saw in the space, he saw a guy behind the door. He said, "Who is this?" I mean, have you ever heard of somebody who went to the space? From the whole space, he saw only a gate of a door, 7 gates. And each time he knocked at the door and they said to him, "Who is this?" Jibril, he says, "I am Jibril." "Who is with you?" "I am Muhammad." My friend, somebody speak to your God Allah and tell him to buy the face recognition software. It's made by the Jews in Israel. Even Jibril, they could not recognize him. Have you ever heard of an angel of God? They are seeing their boss, because Jibril, according to Islam, is the boss. The angels who they are guarding the gate, they say to Jibril, who are you?" Jibril, he said, "Look, what the heck? You don't know me, you idiot? I am your boss. I'm Gabriel." A brother and sister, when the prophet flied in the top of the donkey all the way to the heaven, he went with the angel Jibril. And when the angel Jibril, he arrived to the fourth of the gate, he knocked at the gate. The angel from behind the door, brother, they ask him, "Who are you?" And here you can see the investigation and the security. Allah, he don't take anything without security. So here Jibril have to prove that he is Jibril. And how he prove he is Jibril? He said, "It's me, Jibril." What the heck? He proved that he is Jibril by saying, "I am Jibril." That's it. And then the door opened. I mean, this story is so good to be true. Brother, sister, I am Jibril, and that's it. This is the proof. You are who? You are Jibril. Okay, as long as you are Jibril, get in. I'm going to go to White House now, and I will knock at the door. The Secret Service, they open the door to me. They say, "Who are you?" I say, "I am Trump." I said, "It's okay, sir. Go in." What a stupid religion. Do we have any Muslim caller? And always Muhammad, all his miracles, like he went to the 7th heaven 11, but nobody saw him. Not even his wife, who is sleeping between his legs. He went all the way. He came back. He took selfie. He said, "Selfie. Take a selfie." And not only that, in his way back, he did not come back to Mecca. He stopped in Jerusalem. And who was waiting for him in Jerusalem? Anyone knows? How many prophets was waiting for Muhammad in Jerusalem? Who remember? Anyone remember? Let us see your memory, guys, from those who were learning here for long. How many messengers was waiting for Muhammad in Jerusalem? 124,000 prophet. Have you ever heard of a city can fit at that time? Jerusalem is so tiny, so small. 124,000, all of them, they are prophet. And what make it more horrible, the 124,000 prophet, they are all flying with a donkey. That's mean we have 124,000 prophet and 124,000 donkey, and yet nobody saw them. Any historian report for us that there is a person came one day and suddenly we have 124,000 donkey and 124,000 prophet in Jerusalem? Who wanna prove to us that this story is true? Muhammad, he went to Jerusalem and he visited the Aqsa, but there was no Aqsa at that time. I wish that the Prophet Muhammad, he took a selfie, at least to prove that he was there and posted on Facebook. Brother sister, when the Prophet Harun is Aaron in English. Look at the fantasy of Muhammad. When the Prophet Harun or Aaron he died, do you know how many people there were in the funeral of Mr. Aaron? Who remember? Who remember? Anyone? Nobody? 40,000. 40,000. 40. You remember? Muhammad Hijab, he said, for 4,000 years, 4,000 years, the Jews instructed not to break the command of God. 4,000 years, they did not mention Trinity. The stupid, he forgot the Quran says the Jews worship Uzair. He left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. So when Aaron he died, according to Muhammad, there was 40,000 guys. They went in his funeral, but the problem is not here. The problem that all of them, their name is Aaron. Guys, imagine Christian Prince, he died, and there is 40,000 Christian Prince in the funeral. It must be true story. I mean, this is true story. Muhammad is not the guy who say poo poo do boo boo boo. Muhammad is telling the story, and the story is true. 40,000 Aaron, they were in the funeral of Aaron. Sir, what's your name? Aaron. Next, Aaron. Next, Aaron. 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 Okay, I'm shaking hands with in the funeral now. You know, 40,000 guy, their name is Aaron. Why? The whole city, her name is town. The whole Jews, they have no other name except Aaron. Every woman, like not even one when I call her son Moses. Aaron, nice to meet you, Aaron. I'm telling you, Islam must be true religion, brother. It is true. 40,000 Aaron. Who is the Muslim? He want to be our hero, and he want to give us a call and show us if anything in Islam is a truthful. Anyone? Any two? Sold. Oh boy. When the Muslim, they try to fool you with those miracles, they are assuming that you do not know anything about Islam, so we can fool you. And as you see, I am here standing, my Skype is open, or what I'm asking the Muslims to call me, choose for me from any who they call miracles. You see, the list is long. Choose anyone and let us see if it's true or not. It's a challenge. It's a challenge they cannot take. Any Abdul. Mayday, Mayday, a miracle of a Prophet Muhammad is needed. Mayday, Mayday, a miracle of Allah is needed. Mayday, Mayday, we have zero miracle until now. Hold on. Is that a bee? The honey of the bees? Guys, is that Muhammad? He have a miracle about the bees? Man, should I go there? Shall I go there? Muhammad, he have a miracle about the bees? How is that? Okay, let us see. I became so curious because I like honey. And the reason I like honey, because Muhammad, he have 13 wives. None of them she said to him honey. Look like he was not honey at all. وأوحى ربك إلى النحل أن اتخذي من الجبال بيوتا ومن الشجر مما يعرشون. If. And look here, brother. And look here at the miracle. Quran, chapter 16, verse number 68, 69. And your Lord, Allah, reveal to the bees. Hold on. How Allah he revealed to the bees? Let me tell you how. The bees are now receiving Quran. And now the bees is showing. This is like takbir. Allah he revealed to the bees. That is something. Okay. Build your hives in mountains and trees. In what they build. And look here. And then eat. And look here. Look. Do you see between the bracket females? Do you see, guys, between the two bracket females? Eat for females from every fruit. Look like Allah, he thought only females they eat. This is true. This is true, my brother. I have a friend, I go and visit him, and I find always his wife and his mother-in-law in eating, and he is just watching. This is the true. And look how they put it between two brackets. Supposedly they are like, you are stupid and we are smart. Look. For the females. He said to who? For the females. Aha, man, oh man. From every fruit and flow. For females again. Look how many times the females is repeated. I mean, this is a miracle. All right. Let me zoom in with this website so we can make it better. Hold on. I'm sure you guys are. I don't know how many people of you is going to convert to Islam right now after you see how amazing this miracle. All right, I think this is better, isn't it? Is the text clear, guys? Let me know, please, if the text, if you cannot read it. Can you read it in the screen? Is it clear? All right. So, and from every fruit and flow for females, your Lord is in enslaved bath from its bellies exit a drink of different colors, in it healing for man. And there is a sign who are like, this is a sign of Allah. The bees give honey is a sign. But let us see how many stupid mistake here in this false miracle. Let us read down. For the word eat, kuli, is for females. Kul is for male. The Quran used the word kuli for females. Okay, we get this one. Continue. For the word flow a path, usluki, it's for female. Usluk for a male. The Quran use isluki for females. Okay, we got it. For the word it is bellies, butunaha, it is for females. Butunihim is for males. The Quran used the word butunaha for females. Okay. How could an illiterate man who lived 1400 years ago have known that those honey makes bees if are from females? Amazing, the stupidity. Abdul, for whoever donkey is listening, in Arabic we have only one word for bees, which is a female word. You donkey. Most of the insect in Arabic, they come as a female regardless of their gender, you idiot. Who is the Muslim wanna call me right now and tell me what is the name of the bees other than the word nahl, which is in front of us? Anyone? You see how they lie to you? They say he's speaking about females. This is a word used, it's a generic word for all bees, regardless if it is male or female. The word itself is a female, but it's not about the gender. The same as the ant. When we speak about one individual ant, we say namla. When we speak about one individual bees, we say nahla. It doesn't matter what it is. Stupid liars. Now, in this false miracle, the Muslims, they got their God busted. Why? Because the stupid God of Islam, he is claiming, and read carefully, I'm not the one who's saying that the bees eat from the fruits. The bees eat what? The bees go and eat from the fruits. Read with me. Go and eat from the fruits, and then after they eat, the honey come from their bellies. The God of Islam, he claimed that the bees eat a fruit and shit honey. True story, brother. Brother and titter. The Quran teaches, brother, that the God of Allah, he said to the bees, he inspired them. He inspired them with. And the bees, they listen to Allah. And now they order the order. So they go, they eat fruit. They go, they start eating fruit. And then they poo-poo honey. What a stupid God. The God of Islam is teaching us that they eat fruit and they shit honey. I mean, this is a really shitty miracle. The honey comes from their belly. You stupid. First of all, those bees who goes to eat, they don't give honey from their belly. The bees, they keep the honey in their tongue. The worker bees, they collect the nectar. They don't eat the fruits. And then they bring the nectar and they deliver it to other bees. So the one who ate, as you call it in the Quran, eating the fruit is not eating. Secondly, it is not the one who made the honey. It is another worker inside the hive which is going to receive the nectar, and that one will work in the honey. So what it was a miracle a second ago, it turned to be Mr. Bean. What is next? Who is a Muslim want to choose for us a miracle better than we choose by ourselves? Please do me a flavor, not favor. Who want to give us a flavor of Allah, something real? Until now, you Muslim, you fail to give us anything your God can do. Your God, he squeezed Muhammad 3 times, saying to him, read, and still Muhammad cannot read. Have you ever heard of a God like this? Allah, he squeezed the Prophet. The Prophet is being squeezed. He said to him, read. He squeezed him again. He said to him, read. He squeezed him again. After all the squeezing and saying, still Muhammad cannot read. That was a very magical squeezing. Where is the miracle of Allah? Jesus said to the blind man, see, he saw. He said to the man who cannot walk, carry your bed and walk. Wrong, go. He did. Your God Allah speaking to Muhammad saying read it 3 times, and instead Muhammad can't read. Even I can teach you how to read in 2 weeks, my friend, without squeezing. Honest to God. Until now, by the way, the Muslims cannot explain to us why Muhammad being squeezed 3 times. I mean, why 3 times? What about 4? Maybe if he do more, you see, the problem is I am upset from Jibril. If Jibril maybe he squeeze him 1 more time, maybe then Muhammad will know how to read. I mean, why you give up? Do you think everybody is the same? Muhammad is an Arab like me, and we need a lot of squeezing, my friend. Trust me. All right. The first miracle, it turned to be Hocus. What is next? Who is the Muslim wanna call me and choose for us something difficult? Look how many. Look at this. Look at this boy. Breastfeeding. Eesh. You remind me of the hadith where Muhammad he said a Muslim woman she have to give her boost to an adult until he suck it 10 different times. I mean, this is alone truly is a miracle. And I'm afraid, truly afraid, that if this verse is still in the Quran, a lot of men specifically will convert to Islam. Think about it. A prophet of God, he is ordering women to give their breast for you in order to be in one place. So think about this. You are going in a cruise ship, and inside the cruise ship there is like 6,000 people. 3,000 of them they are females. And now you will spend the coming 2 months sucking their boobs. That is the God, the wise Allah. I love it. By the way, guys, I'm going to go in a cruise ship soon. I mean, but it have to be Muslim females only. All right, and I will take selfie for you. I will do live broadcast. You go inside your house, you find a man sitting in the lap of your wife, and he is sucking her breast. And you say to her, "What the heck you are doing?" She said, "Shut up, idiot! Don't you know what the Prophet said? He said, give them my boobs 10 times until he's satisfied." Look at the guy; he is not satisfied yet. We Muslim brother, we are very protective to the point we don't allow you to shake the hand of our wife, but you can suck her breast. It's halal and lawful. Who is the Muslim wanna give us a call? Look at the miracles. Look, guys, like interest. Look at this. Look, what is that? A zombie? What is that? Frozen in their final act. Man, mosquito. Even Allah spoke about them. What about the mosquito? The mosquito. And look how the mosquito. Look at this mosquito, man. The Muslim, they choose the right mosquito to present a miracle of Allah. Look at this. I mean, this is the drone alone is a miracle. Who wanna call us and choose a miracle of his choice? You can choose the mosquito if you want. I don't mind. I mean, mosquito, who care? Huh? What about the eye bubble? What about the poem? I don't even know how to read them, you see. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend.
Hey, CP, how are you?
All right.
I was wondering, I was a big fan of you, but until you were, I don't think that as a person, as a Christian, you're supposed to.
Shut up. You don't think as a Christian we should do this? Don't do this. Shut up, don't call me again. Coward liar. A Christian who don't expose the devil is no Christian. So what do you want? You want the Muslim to deceive your children? You are a fake Christian. You are no Christian. You are a Muslim. You want your child to come home and believe in this garbage and he convert to Islam? You are a false man. If you are really a Christian as you claim, that means you lost your mind and you are following the devil. Somebody hijacking the name of Jesus, you idiot, putting it in a book, claiming that all the miracles of Jesus is done by a different God, and you have no dignity to prove that this false, and you claim yet to be Christian. You are a certified donkey, and you are no Christian, and you are a Muslim. False call. Next. Who is the one who will be hurt by exposing these false lies? We are hurting the feeling of who? A guy like this, satanic people who believe in Muhammad. If you claim to be Christian, then you should be happy that there's somebody who speaks the language of this cult, and he can expose them, so no Christian child will be misled. This guy is saying to us he don't mind if a Christian child convert to Islam and go to hell just because he don't want to offend the devil and the lies of the devil. Isn't it Jesus? He said the devil is the father of all lies. You are afraid to defend the devil? You are afraid to offend the devil? Coward, follower of the devil. Who is the Antichrist? Somebody tell me what the Bible says about the Antichrist. Who is the Antichrist? Isn't it the one who denied the Father and the Son? This is what Islam does 24 hours, 7 days a week. And this liar, he claimed to be Christian, and he don't want us to expose the Antichrist. Coward potato. I feel sorry for your wife if you are married. I advise you to put you in the laundry machine and put a lot of detergent. Maybe you will get better. But I don't think so. Do we have any brave Muslim would like to call us? Anyone? Christian Prince, I used to be one of your fan. My friend, I have many fans on home here at home. I turned them off all because it's cold here. I don't want you to be my fan. I used to be your fan, by the way. True story. Do we have any Abdul here? Anyone? Who is Abdul? He have the courage and the knowledge to call us. Anyone? I'm looking at my Skype. My Skype is like crazy. You know, I have like hundreds of messages. All right. And I'm getting a lot of health advices about being to take care of my health. My friend, don't worry about my health. My time will come and I will go to my Lord, but I will be happy. I did my duty. Let that day come. This is the last of my worry. Who is the one who is going to call me, please? Who is the Muslim? Want to show us that any of those you claim to be scientific miracles in Islam and in Quran is it true? Is that a hamburger? Fasting and the medical benefit? You see, the Muslim, they are talking about fasting as if they are the one who discovered fasting. Muhammad, in the beginning, he walked by the Jews. He heard the Jews fasting. He said, what are you fasting? They said this is the day of Ashura. He said to them, what is the day of Ashura? They said this is the day when Moses he crossed the sea. He said, you know what? We are more close to Moses from you. So Muhammad he start fasting Ashura. Have you ever heard of a prophet his God never told him about Moses and what happened to Moses? He's asking the Jews, what is this day and what you are doing and why? And then they told him why, so he liked it. He decided to start fasting. And then after that, he met with the Sabians. And the Sabian, they told him we fast Ramadan. So Muhammad, he chose to fast Ramadan and he dumped Ashura. The miracle of the fasting. Any Abdul. Speed of light. Ew. Look guys, speed of light. The speed of light is in the Quran. Do you notice until now not a single Muslim dare to call us? Did you notice? Why? Because they knew that all those miracles are hocus. Otherwise, trust me, they will be all over me, calling me right now and making me challenge one by one. Look how many, look how many, choose one. Maybe this guy is a Muslim. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend.
Yes. I called you a couple of days ago. I'm a Christian, so I was asking about the Arabic word for that you were using. You said it was ilah and ilahi. Is that correct?
Ilah is God. Ilahi is my
Yes.
God. Yes.
And during your live stream, you said that al means God, but la is some other name.
Yes.
So you said ilah is a word you use, but it also has la in it. So is that not using that other name as well?
No,
Or?
you see, there's no la. You see, this is in the how it appears. It's like il is the word God. Ilah, ilah is the God, is not a name. Ilah, ilah, not la.
Oh, so
Ilah, ilah. See, we are learning from the Aramaic. We Arab, we stole from the Aramaic, the same as the Hebrew. Actually, most of their language is taken from the Aramaic people. So ilah can be ilaho, can be ilaha, can be ilah, can be el. It can, but it is il. Il is the word there. It's not a name. There's no name. Il is the word God. That's it. The rest is either to make it like depend in the sentence how where it is, where it's located. But here, when you say alhamdu li lah, not li il lah, you know what I mean? So
okay.
la here is a name by itself. Il is the word God. Are you getting my point? So like in the Bible it says that Jesus, his name is Emmanuel, correct? Okay, il at the end, that's mean God is with us. What is the word God is il. All right, so you will see that all the names in the Bible actually they are not names. It is a sentence, means something. Like Abraham. Abraham is not if you ask a Muslim what Abraham mean, they don't know. Abraham is a word mean the one who crossed to the other side, the one who crossed the river, the one who crossed to the other side, which means he was with non-believers and he crossed to the side of the believers. So when we read names in the Bible, most of them they are not names. 99% actually they are not names. It is a sentence, it's a title, it's a statement. All right. Same as the name of Noah and his children and his name Adam. It is not really a name. So when we speak about God, you see in the Bible there's no name for God. God, he said, I am who I am. Okay. So we don't have a name to talk about here. We are talking about the word is God. But for the Muslims, if you ask any Muslim, he said to you, Allah is a name, correct?
Yeah.
They don't say Allah is a word mean God. They say Allah is a name. Now, why they are saying all of it Allah is because this is how it's come always for them. They did not study history. They are disconnected. They don't even know what Moses mean. They do not know even what Abraham mean. They don't even know what Isa's mean. They don't know any of the names what they mean. And this is telling us, even if you go in the Quran, you will find the Muslim, they say that the father of Abraham, his name is Azar. But Azar in Aramaic means fool or foolish.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this is stupid. So they have no idea. Islam have no ideas. It's a form. They stole the religion from other culture, and they adopt the names. And then because they are not learned people, they do not know what the names mean, and they get themselves busted. As an example, when a Muslim he says to you, who is the angel who brought the book to Muhammad?
Gabriel.
Okay.
Or they would say
What
Jibril.
what is Gabriel? Isn't it Gabriel a word, two words connected together?
Yes.
Okay. Why Allah his name have no eel in it? If Gabriel is the angel of the God who his name is eel,
Yeah.
what happened to eel? Where is Allah? If you go and count the names of Allah, you will find nowhere it says eel.
Mm.
Okay, what happened? Simply, Muhammad, he took what is written in the book of Waraq ibn Nawfal, and Waraq ibn Nawfal, he used the old ancient Aramaic for al. So Allah,
Mm.
there's no eel. But if you go in the Quran, you will find all the names is connected to eel: Ishmael, Israel, Mikael, Jibreel. You know what I mean? Everything is so. Eel is
Yeah.
everywhere. But you ask the Muslim who is eel, they don't know. What Jibreel mean? They don't know.
It's the
Because
same with the Messiah as well. Like they just use that word, and
the
they
same
don't know
when
what
you
it
say
means.
you see when a Muslim he say Al Masih, you know, he just
Yeah.
you just admitted that he's God.
Yeah.
But imagine in their books they say that the word Masih, this is how much stupid they are, that the word Masih mean that he have a flat feet.
What?
Yeah, because they are connecting it to the Arabic word which masaha, which means flat, like, you know, it's white. So they say
Really?
maybe he had, maybe they are guessing, they are not sure, maybe mostly he have a, you know, the Messiah, God, he sent the messenger who will walk between his nation with the flat feet.
It's crazy.
All right, did I answer, my friend?
Yeah, I have a couple of other questions. If no one's calling you.
I wanna focus on this topic today, which is the miracle of the Quran. If you have something about it, you know, we don't want to mix things in this video. Do you have anything about this?
I'll come back if there's no one calling and with a question related to your topic.
No problem. Yeah, I prefer.
Right.
Thank you. I prefer if we guys focus on our topic, so we keep it the way it is. So when somebody download the video later, is going to be only about this. Any Abdul wanna call me? Is those miracles are true? Flight, guys. The Quran speak about the flight. I want to see that. This is a new for me. Hold on. If that's deep, that's really deep. I am in a deep trouble. Man reach the sky. The Quran speak about man reach the sky. Are you sure? Are you sure? Read with me, guys. 1400 years ago, the highest altitude a man could reach was the height that could jump, but could jump. You never heard of something called climb? Okay. What do you mean jump? Let it go. Let it go. But the Quran foretold that man someday will reach the sky. The Quran says that. If. Quran chapter 29 verse number 22. You cannot escape Allah might on earth or in the sky. If. And you have no protector, no savior beside Allah. And now this is supposedly about Allah saying that the man he will go to the sky. Let me get the Abdul busted. Should we start, guys? This is very interesting claim, because this claim will show you that Islam is a stupid cult. Let us go to the Quran and laugh together. You Muslims are asking for it. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Okay. Unbelievable. I love it. The best comedy show ever is the Quran, brother. Let us see what the Quran meant here and get the Abdul busted. All right. يا معشر الإنس والجن. All right. This website is not really good. The search engine is not helping. Let us see here. Okay, 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 okay. uh, See, the other website is not working for some reason. Like it worked, but when you find something, you cannot jump to the verse right away. Let us try there. What we can do. What we can do. يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان. This is about God speaking. By the way, I will go to the verse they mention. Let me show you what the God of Islam is talking about. The God of Islam, he speak that when shaitan, any human, if they decide to go out of the zone of the earth, Allah will shoot their ass with the shooting star. And here specifically, he is speaking about shooting the genie in his ass. If you go to the verse number, let us see if we can find it in there in the English right away. Hold on. Oh boy. Chapter 55, verse number 35. When you try to fly out of the zone of the earth, you genie, Allah will shoot your ass with heat of fire, flash of brass, and you will not be able to escape. Abdul, right now as we speak, we have our NASA ship landing on Mars. Right now as we speak, NASA live, watch Inside Mars landing online. Your God, he challenged mankind and the genie to go out of the zone of the earth, and yet we are there from long time. Your God claim that we cannot escape the zone of the earth and the sky, and if we try, he will shoot our ass. May Allah ask you. Unbelievable. Let us read the interpretation for this word, so the Muslim, they will not say, I am making things up, brother. Ibn Kathir. O assembly of jinn and man, if you are able to pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, then pass beyond them, but you will never be able to pass them. I thought your God is speaking about a human being will go and fly. Your God here is saying you cannot, except with the authority of Allah. If you ask what does that mean, they will say to you only prophet they can do, because Muhammad, he went in the top of a flying donkey, correct? Meaning you will never be able to escape Allah orders and decrees, because encompass you will never be able to avoid the avert his rule and judgment, because you are surrounded by whatever you may be. And then he continue, it's also about gathering when the angels comprising 7 lions in every direction will surround the creatures. None of the creatures cannot escape. So guys, the angels will surround us from everywhere and we will see. Okay, now read carefully here. There will be sent against you showers of fire, which mean shooting fires, from copper, and you will not be able to defend yourself if you try to escape the zone of the earth. Do you see it? This is Allah's defense system. Here he says, do we have any Muslim on a call? Any Muslim on a call? Before we continue reading, please, if there is any Muslim here want to correct us, prove us wrong, because we can change the interpretation for you, brother. Anyone? In different verse in the Quran says the following. Let us laugh more about the same story. Muhammad is speaking that if anyone try to fly to the sky because he want to spy at Allah, and this is something maybe the CIA or the KGB would try to do, or even the genie, Allah is going to shoot his ass again, and you will not be able to do so. Read carefully with me. Chapter 36, verse number 6. Allah tell us that He has adorned the lowest heaven with heavenly bodies for those among the people of the earth who look at the stars. So the stars, according to Islam, exist only in the lowest heaven. And He says, وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ وَجَعَلْنَاهَا رُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينَ. And we intended, we have adorned the nearest heaven with lamps, and we have made such a lamps as missiles to drive away the shaitan. Explanation. How will Allah drive away the shaitan? If the genie or mankind, they try to get out of the earth to go to the heaven, Allah will shoot their ass. Read with me. And indeed we have put the big stars in the heaven and beautified it for the beholder, and we have guarded it from every outcast shaitan, except him who steal the hearing. Allah teaching the Muslim that there is genie who spy at him. They try to steal the hearing. He pursued by clear flaming of fire against every rebellious shaitan, mean every insolent and unbounded devil, when they want to if it's drop on a news of the heaven. See, they want to spy at the news of the heaven. So when they try to spy, a person, fire comes and burn him. So the Quran confirm that you cannot leave the zone of the earth and the heaven. If you try to do so, Allah will shoot your ass. Do you see it? And he claimed that sometimes shaitan, they might able to get close before Allah shoot them and steal some information, except such as a snatch away something by stealing. Except the one among the shayateen who managed to get something, which is who had, let us see, maybe this Abdul. Hello? Hello? Unbelievable. Guys, don't call me if you are not going to talk. So when the shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah, Allah will shoot his ass by a star. Now, how big the star and how big the shaitan? The shaitan, he live in the earth. How we can shoot a star? How we can shoot a star at a shaitan? Remember, Muhammad, he claimed that he tied up a shaitan to the column of his mosque. Why we need a star to knock down a shaitan in his ass? But did you notice here how they fabricate a lie and they make a miracle of something that does not exist, claiming that the Quran speak about the flying? The Quran speak about the opposite. If you try to leave the earth, Allah will shoot you. Do you see how they fabricate everything upside down? What is a joke, what is a fiction, it turned to be a miracle. I never saw a Muslim making a video speaking about Allah shooting anyone trying to get out of this of the zone of the earth, because this is what the Quran is saying. If we go to the interpretation 37:6-10, more interpretation, just to show you we are not picking up our like certain books we like. It doesn't matter, all it is the same garbage. Doesn't matter really. In different place in the fiction website, they will say to you there's a miracle about the atmosphere. Let us see what is the miracle of the atmosphere, just to show you how they lie. What is the atmosphere? Here we go. If you go in this here, in this miracle, they say to you in chapter 6 verse 125, Allah speak about the atmosphere. How is that? He said, those whom Allah he want to guide, he opened their chest to Islam, and those whom he wants, he leave astray, he makes their chest tight and constricted as if they were scanned into the sky. First of all, my friend, here there's a stupid mistake right away in the front of your eyes. If the Quran is speaking about how you feel when you go up to the sky, that's not about really something new. When you go to the mountains, you will have a hard breathing, you know, because you are climbing and you are going to have less oxygen. But this is what he's saying here. The verse in the Quran saying in Arabic that the one who is as if his chest became narrow. ضيقا حرجا. ضيقا mean narrow, which mean your chest is getting smaller. That is the opposite what happened when you go up to the sky, because in the sky the pressure is a lot less. This is why airplanes, they have to maintain a certain pressure, otherwise your veins will explode. If you go, the higher you go away from the ground, the higher you get to the space, the more the pressure goes until the pressure became almost zero, and then you are dead. Actually, you will be dead long before that. So what the Quran here is saying, that your chest will be constructed tight. In fact, is going to be the opposite, because the less pressure on it, the bigger is going to go, and that's very normal. And this is why if you go and see those who live in the mountains, you will see that they have different physique. Their chest is bigger, their shoulder is wider, because their lung is bigger than normal people. Why? Because in the mountains there's less pressure and less oxygen. Same time, in different like usually they have other, I saw other one speaking about the atmosphere in the Quran, and they say to you that the Quran speak about 7 layers in the sky. But as you see here, we just saw that in this verse is speaking about that Allah created 7 heavens and the stars is in the lowest heaven. So if this was about 7 atmosphere layers, which is not true, by the way, the atmosphere does not have 7 layers. This is a false. There's division between them, and the Muslim, they try to count what is between to make it 7, but the Quran make it clear that those are 7 heavens, not 7 layers inside the space. And as you see, the Quran claim that in the lowest heaven there is the stars. Now if we go to the verse after it, and we guard the sky from any shaitan who try to get out. How? Read with me carefully. We say we have guarded with meteors from every from kulli, from everyone who try to transgress or to go through. Do you see it? So the Quran confirm that nobody can leave the space of the earth, and if you try to do so, Allah will shoot your ass. But as you see, mankind, they went to the space already. And the first one who went to the space, it was a communist, you know, and the American, and then the Chinese, they have a spaceship. So everybody went to the space except the Muslims, and the Muslims now they are paying money for American and for Russian so they can go to the space. Why Allah is not shooting the ass of the Russian when they try to pass the zone of the earth, the zoom of the earth? If this is true, do you see it? Now this is alone, as long Muslims they speak about science, this is obviously very scientific. Any Abdul? Anyone? I don't know. Sometimes people they send me weird messages. Somebody saying to me saying, Isaiah 48:8, I am Yahweh, that is my name. My friend, Yahweh is not really, you see, it says my name, but it's not really a name. It is the word mean I am. Doesn't matter if it's capital letter or a small letter. And just to inform you, in the ancient languages, there's nothing is called capital letter or a small letter. So when God he says Yahweh is my name, that is not really a name. You need to educate yourself. That is a word mean I am, as simple as that. For you it sounds like a name because it's a foreign word, so you take it, you do the same as the Muslims now. The Muslim, they heard Abraham saying to his father Azar, so they thought Azar is the name of the father. There's no names in the whole Bible. No names. Even the names you think it's names for normal people, it is not names. You can go and check the book of Genesis. Start from Adam. The word Adam, what does that mean? The word Eve, what does that mean? The word Noah, what does that mean? The names of the children of Noah, what they mean? You will see none of them is a name. This is an amazing book, my friend. It is not a book telling us names. Even the names, you think it's a name there, it's a message of God. There's a video in YouTube made by a wonderful brother. I don't know him, I saw his video. It's called Secret Code in the Book of Genesis. Secret Code in the Book of Genesis. You can go to Genesis 5 and you will find that all the names of Noah and his children, all the names, all the way to Noah, sorry, all the names, they are not really names. Those are a wonderful message from the Lord. You think it's a name because it's a foreign language for you. This is why I say it's very important to understand any belief is to understand the language, because you will miss a lot if you do not know the language. Do you understand me? Yes, it's a secret code. Why you are laughing? Let me show you. Let me get you busted. This guy is laughing. Our God is great, my friend. We do not need to create fictions and stories like you. You Muslims do that. We don't do that. Your God is a fiction God. He make up lies. Let me find you the video and let me show you if this is true or not. We don't fabricate things. In a second. Here we go.
There's another place that God appears to have laid out his plan in advance, and that's in some subtleties, and one of which I'd like to share with you in Genesis chapter 5, a genealogy. The genealogy in Genesis chapter 5 goes from Adam, the first man, down through Noah. And in Genesis chapter 5, if you wade through that, I encourage you to make a list of the names. Adam gave birth to Seth. Seth, Enosh. Enosh, Kenan. Kenan, Mahalalel. Mahalalel, Jared. Jared, Enoch. Enoch, Methuselah. Methuselah, Lamech. And Lamech was the father of Noah. Let's take these names. 10 names. But see, the problem is we need to know what the names mean. And if you have a study Bible or a source, a lexicon, what have you, you know that the name Adam means man. As you go through your Bible, when these names are typically first introduced, most of your marginal footnotes will tell you what the name means. Adam means man. Seth means appointed. Enosh means mortal. Kenan means sorrow. Mahalalel means the blessed God. Jared means shall come down. Enoch means teaching. Methuselah means his death shall bring.
Focus, focus.
Lamech means the despairing. And the word Noah means rest or comfort. Now, let's read that genealogy as a sentence. Man is appointed mortal sorrow. The blessed God shall come down, teaching that his death shall bring the despairing comfort.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that wild?
Unbelievable. And they say to us, where in the Bible it says that there is God, he is going to be the Messiah? Where is in the Bible it says that God, he is going to come and he will be crucified? Where Jesus says, I am God, worship me? Even the names, they witness to Jesus. As I said, they are not names, my friend. We are very naive when we don't educate ourselves. We think those are names. There's no names. Emmanuel is not a name. Yeshua is not a name. Christ is not a name. Yahweh is not a name. Those are description, a message of God to you. There's no name can describe God. No words can contain him. No letters can explain him. For he is a miracle. And God is a miracle, and this is what the Messiah is. Don't be naive. We belong to the great God who no names can describe anything about him and his glory. God, he present himself by saying, I am the one who exists. I am the King of the kings. This is why the Messiah always he says, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am the truth, I am the light, I am the resurrection. I am who I am. We have the true God, and they have nothing but a fiction God who will shoot the genie in his ass if he try to escape the sky. And must be true story. Muslims are copy-paste people. Nobody knows even what he's copying. If I ask any Muslim now, when you pray every day, what do you do? Just to show you how stupid this religion is. All of us, we knew that the Muslim Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Your voice is low, my friend. Can you speak louder?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. So yeah, I was watching your show. It's really interesting, and I just wanted to know what's your opinion on the linguistic miracle of the Quran.
There's no such a thing, my friend. It's a lie.
Okay. But Muslims like Noman Ali Khan.
I got them busted. I have many videos. I busted them already. Every single one of it is a lie.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you can watch. There's videos I made. Like what? Like what? Miracle number 19. And all those. It's a fiction. It's a big fat lie.
Okay.
Yeah. And my friend, let me ask you a question before you go. Why Allah did not discover the miracle of number 19? Why Muhammad did not say to them the miracle of number 19?
Yeah.
You see, the Muslim, they come to us with the stories which is very stupid and very funny. Let us assume that he said Muhammadim in the book, the Song of Songs. Okay, hold on. Why Muhammad did not hold the Song of Songs in his time? He says, look at my name, Muhammadim, there to the Jews. Did that after 1400 years he was more educated than Muhammad?
Yeah.
Did that himself, he was speaking about the Song of Songs in many videos, that this is the book of porn. He said, can you read this book for your child? He was ashamed of it. Suddenly somebody told him the name of Muhammad is there. Suddenly the Song of Songs became holy. Just my friend, always when a Muslim they say something to you, use your brain. The first thing should come to your head. Muslims always lie to prove their religion.
The thing is, I'm not an Arab. All right, so
no problem. I have tens of videos. You can get my books. I wrote many books. I refuted all their false lies with details and reference. You can go to Amazon.com and you can get all my books. Just type Christian Prince or any Amazon, not necessarily Amazon.com, Amazon Germany, wherever you live, and you will find the list of my books. And I refuted all their lies. It is a pure lies. And this is why you see I am live on air, live on air. And did you see me? Did you hear me saying who dare to call me and choose any one of them, including the one about numbers? But they were not there. Why? Where is Nu'man Khan? I challenge all of them. Nobody there.
He makes videos like about if you read the chapters from the first passages and the last passages,
my friend, it's this first of all, this is stupid. That can be exist. Like, this is what Nu'man Khan he says. As an example, they say to you, they found the DNA in the Quran. Okay, so what DNA? DNA. So any word have DNA is going to be about DNA. So if I go with him, excuse my language, I'm not speaking filthy. I can find you tons of words in the Quran seeing the word shit. If I do what he do, because he took only 2 letters out of a word. You know what I mean? So what they try to make it look like a miracle is a joke. And they can choose one for us. Let us see. We have a caller. Hold on. Hello?
No, sorry.
Hello? Are you there? All right. Guys, look at the Muslim prayer just to show you that this is a false cult. When a Muslim he pray 5 times a day, what he say? Chapter of Al-Fatiha. What is a chapter of Al-Fatiha? Read with me and laugh. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Hold on. Is that the Muslim saying or Allah saying? No, Allah is saying. So if Allah is saying, if Allah is the one who is speaking, why he say in the name of Allah if he is Allah? Allah then he says, praise be to Allah, the most gracious, most sustainer of the world. Then look at Allah. Look, Allah, he's stuck with the same sentence here out of word. Isn't you who just said here, most gracious, most merciful. So why you are repeating the same sentence here? Are you okay, brother? What's wrong, brother? Now the funny joke did not stop here. The Muslim, he recite this 5 times a day, but this is not his own words. This is what Allah said. Why you are calling Allah, saying to him what he said? Imagine you call me and you say, Christian Prince, in the name of Christian Prince, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am the one who said that. Imagine you have a son. You have a son, he call you 5 times a day, in a certain time, in a certain moment. Tadadun, 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 you answer the phone. Before you say hello, he starts saying, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, A'udhu billahi minas shaitanir rajim, Annanin nanin, Annan bananin, Annan nanin, Annan nanin, Annan nanin, nanin. Bye. And then after a few hours, he call you again, and he say the same thing. Tadadun, 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 tadadun. You answer the phone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bye. What is the prayer? What is the prayer? I thought you are praying to Allah. What is the prayer? This is what Allah said. How annoying, how stupid it is to go to your phone and you found 1.4 billion messages saying the same thing you said yourself. I wonder what Allah would do with them. Do he erase them every day, or he listen to all? Unbelievable. This is a religion? This is a religion? If this is a religion, what is cult? What is the prayer? Any Muslim want to tell us? What is the prayer? What is your prayer? When you pray, what do you say? You're not praying, you are repeating what Allah said. And you cannot explain to us why Allah he chose 3 names to introduce himself, but yet you Muslims against the Trinity. And why Allah he say in the name of Allah when he is Allah? From now on, when I start my broadcasting, I will say to you, in the name of Christian Prince. And by the way, Muslim, they love echo, so I would do echo. In the name of Christian Prince, the most gracious, merciful. I'm going to give you versions, never been used. They are brand new from Victoria's Secret. They have no panties. They are so hot. I'm burned. To the point I don't even use any heater in my house. And even I do fry my eggs over their skins. It's a miracle. It's a true story. My worshippers, I am God, worship me. I will give you an orgasm of 70 years. Don't do it now, later. Keep your pant on now, please. I mean, obviously, this God is God. Who is who can give a man 70 years orgasm unless this is God? You tell me. Nobody. $70 orgasm. I was asking myself why Allah did not promise me like 69 years. I mean, 69 is more sexual and fit with the topic. Hold on. I just remember a miracle have to do with 69. Any one of you remember? Any one of you remember? There is a 69 miracle in the Quran. Let me help the Muslims and discover a new miracle in the Quran, brothers and sisters. If we go in the Quran, we will find the Quran says the following. This website is really horrible. You cannot find anything in the search engine. I don't know why. Let us see here. Switch the website. Why people they call me and they hang up? I'm not sure why. It's a miracle. All right. Look at this discovery. Chapter 69, verse number 32. It says that Allah will insert in the anus of anyone he don't like a long chain, and this chain is so huge. Brothers, sisters, do you notice that this verse speaking about the anus, yet it's speaking or it is numbered as 69? Obviously, this is a mathematical number and a miracle. Chapter 69, verse number 30. Read and love. By the way, I want everybody to download my videos because soon I'm going to do cleaning. From time to time, I do cleaning for my channel. I don't keep videos on my channel. Let us read together. We need some special kind of action music in the background. Let us see with this story here. Can we find something? We need to look for something here. All right, look at this. Then fasten him on a chain, wherefore the length is 70 cubit. Oh. And Kabul Ahbar said, every ring of it, which means the chain, will be equal to the entire amount of iron found in the world. Imagine how big this chain is. Every ring of it has equal amount of iron which exist in the whole world. Obviously, this is science, and all of this will go inside the anus. Then fasten him. Then fasten him, brother. And insert. It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. Then they will be arranged on this chain like lactose, which is going to be roasted. Man, I was wondering where I saw that last time. You enter something into the buttocks of somebody, he is a human being, and then is going to come from his nose. Allah will enter chain in the anus of the one who he don't like, and every ring of this chain is equal to all the iron in the world. By the way, this is very scientific because obviously the anus is so big to the point it can take billions of tons of iron. I advise you, my friend, if you are not a believer, to go and buy a lot of Vaseline because Allah is targeting your anus. Sorry, what I can say. I mean, watch your anus, my friend, or buy insurance over it. Put Vaseline, do something. As you see, it's so big. How are you going to insert? Why Allah? Why Allah He choose the anus? This is why Allah He made anus for mankind. Right? Until now, we did not have one Muslim calling us to prove us wrong. Did you notice? Did you notice? What is the Abdul who they are so proud about their religion? And what is this? Look at this. Look at this story here. If a drop of lead like this, the guy is describing the chain for us. The guy is describing the chain which Allah will insert in the anus. If a drop of lead like this, and he appointed to the skull bones, were sent from heaven to earth, and it is distance 500 years to travel, it would reach the earth before night. Oh, look, supposedly because it's heavy, so heavy, because so heavy, even if it's from 500 years this distance is going to arrive to earth before night. By the way, a 5 years distance measured by the speed of camel or what? True story, brother. True story. Brothers and sisters, I advise you to protect your anus. You have a golden opportunity now to save your anus from the big chain. Say the Shahada. Repeat after me. Please, Allah, leave the anus alone. Sorry, this is not the Shahada. Man, I'm ready because. Okay. Hello?
Hello, hi. It's Christian, yeah?
Yes, this is Christian Prince with you. Are live on air. Who's with me?
Okay. You're streaming right now on the internet, yeah?
Yes. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Sorry?
Are you a Muslim?
I'm not a Muslim, I'm a Christian.
All right.
But I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You showed us that webpage those like miracles of Quran and all the stuff.
Okay.
And as far as you know, I don't know much about the Quran. But as far as I found out, there's some mention of kind of a flat Earth theory.
Okay.
Because at some point in the Quran, it says that the sun sets down in a muddy water, so
right,
it has to be some kind of a flat Earth that everything turns around. So how come on this webpage that you showed us, they are trying to show us the round Earth?
Well, you see, the Muslim, they try to fool us if we are ignorant. It's not their fault. You see, if somebody scam you, it's not the fault of the scammer. It's the fault of the one who believe. Now, did you see where it says the Earth is round here in the web page? Show it to me so we can open it. Where it says that?
No, there was a topic of speed of light,
Oh, okay.
and it shows the round Earth.
Oh, it says that. Okay, I did not notice. Hold on. Where it says that? I didn't see it.
The main many. I can't see that on your.
Yeah, the Quran says sky become difficult to us to breathe. I don't see anywhere it says the. Anyway, but the
well, those people, the thing is.
But I know, like the Muslim, they say this is true. The Muslim, they claim. Let me find it. Actually, they claim that the Quran says the Earth is flat. Let me find it for you. But absolutely, this is the Earth is round. Sorry, not flat.
Yeah.
But for sure, this is absolutely false, and we can get it busted so easy.
Oh, that's another example of miracle that never happened.
Yeah, well, actually, it's the opposite. What the Quran says, what the Quran says is totally the opposite from what the Muslims they claim. And I'm going to get good. You remind us of this, so we can show people that we can get them busted regarding this. I'm going to find the link, or sorry, the web page where they say that.
And Christian, there's a big problem with your stream. Your stream is about 5-10 minutes later.
5-10 minutes later from what?
Yes, like
you mean the
I speak to you
broadcast?
now. I know I speak to you now.
Oh, yeah.
But I will hear myself, and I will see myself calling to you in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Maybe this is your internet. I don't know if this is
no. I've got a very good internet.
Really? I don't know why, because I have a good internet too. I live in Saudi. I live in Afghanistan, so we are the best. We have the best internet, my friend, in the world. Okay, here we go. I found here. The Muslim, they claim in chapter 79 that the earth have the shape of an egg, ostrich egg. Let me see.
But the sun sets down in a muddy water.
Yeah, this is a different story. Now we will focus on this one first. Quran. And this is a fabrication made by an idiot. His name is Zawadi, but he took it down.
Fabrications like this.
He took it down as soon as I got him busted. Here we go. I found it. Let me show it in the screen. And I will answer you there. All right.
I can't see that. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, just go on the screen and you will see it. All right, my friend. Okay. This is, guys, what they are talking about. A Muslim here is posting in the internet saying, few translation of Quran 79:30 says that the earth is an egg shaped. Few translation. That's a big fat lie. Not a single translation say that. Not a single translation says that. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. Let us go to the Quran and show you how they lie and get them busted. They claim that the word dahaha mean egg shape. It is the opposite. It's flat. The word daha mean immediately flat. All right. Let's go to the Quran. Man, this website is really bad. We cannot even find. Maybe let us get the whole sentence. Stupid search engine. It's the same. Okay, let us go here. What we can do. But I want to show you all the translation, chapter 79, verse number 30, as you see in front of you. Translation of Yusuf Ali. The problem with this website, that's why I'm not using it. When you click at the link, usually it takes you to the verse right away. But now, as you see, I have to screen all the way down. And this is not really practical. Let us try here. So we can show you all the translation and how they lie. That's why I say never, never believe a Muslim. Never. Never. You know, it is impossible. I will show you all the possible translation. I will choose them all. With no exception. I don't know how to highlight all one click, but look like it's impossible. All right, now we have them all. He spread out the earth. He spread out the earth. He spread out the earth. He stretched out the earth. He spread out the earth. He spread out the earth. He expanded after that the earth. He spread the earth. He extended the earth. He spread the earth. Go down more. This guy, he's just typing it in using Latin letters. By the way, this is how Muslim they read for you Quran. They claim that they are reading Arabic, but the fact they are reading this. وَالْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, my friend. Go ahead.
I thought you lived in the USA.
You thought I live in USA?
Yes.
Isn't it USA in Afghanistan these days?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Isn't it us now American? We are taking over Afghanistan, brother?
I'm not a Muslim.
Oh, okay. So what's your point, my friend? What do you want to say? I'm just joking with the guy.
Oh, I told the guy you live in Afghanistan, so it was a joke.
It is a joke. Yes, it's a joke. Isn't it obvious?
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else, my friend?
Yes. Doesn't the Bible speak of flat earth too?
No. Actually, in the book of Job, it says it clearly, the globe of the earth.
No,
It says that God, he hang the earth on nothing, and speak about the shape of the earth. It says the globe of the earth. He hang the earth on nothing, which nobody know about that ever before.
In which language?
In the Hebrew language. What do you think? The Bible will be written in which word? Those are Jews.
And how about Genesis, that God made the firmament to divide the waters below from the waters above?
Yeah, and
what is that?
Well, this is how God separated, separated the earth from everything around it. Which means,
yes, but waters above from waters below.
The water
means, above the firmament there is water.
Yeah, like God created all what belong to the earth. We have a cloud, we have the rain come from the cloud, we have many sources of water, but the main water was coming from the ground. The water, the earth was covering the whole earth. So God, he separate between, and he made layers of for this earth. So now we have atmosphere, we have a cloud. This is all is a natural thing, yes, but is a creation of God.
Okay, and it says that he placed the stars in the firmament.
I don't even understand you. I have a hard time to understand. What? Say again.
That it says in Genesis he created the stars and placed them in the firmament.
And
how is that big? How is it possible? And if the earth is a globe?
I don't understand what is possible.
How is it so if earth is a globe?
So I don't understand. What? Say again. Can you type your question for me in Skype? Type it for me.
Okay.
Type it.
Bye.
Okay. God created the stars. He put them in the sky. And what the problem? وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. As you see here, this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. The Muslim, they lie. They say it is about making the earth in the shape of an egg, but in fact it is about making it flat, which is totally the opposite from what it says. Yeah, I don't know what is the problem. If God, he put the stars in the sky for you, that is a problem for you. Where he put them? Do you think he did not put them in the sky? You think he put them in the kitchen? If you go in the book of Genesis right away from the beginning, it says that God in the beginning he created the light. He said that be light, and light was. And that makes sense. You will not see in the book of Genesis nowhere he says that he created the night, because there is no need to create the night. The night is darkness, is already exists. Darkness is nothing. Darkness is the absence of light. If you go in the Quran, it says the opposite. It says that Allah created the day and the night. If you go here with me, you will see. Let us see. Let us go to the verses in front of us. Confirm that Muhammad, God, he have no idea. Every verse, any chapter in the Quran is speaking of something stupid and something false. All those verses, I challenge any Muslim to choose for me something, and he will find it all is speaking of something false. In chapter 13, verse number 3, it says, وَهُوَ الَّذِي مَدَّ الْأَرْض. What مَدَّ الْأَرْض mean? He made it flat. The earth is extended. As you see, the Muslim trying to say, and then the Quran make another poo-poo. The Quran claimed that Allah he placed mountains in the top of the earth. And why he put the mountains in the top of it? So the mountains the earth will not move. And the Muslim actually they make a claim about this, saying this is a miracle because mountains they stabilize the earth, but this is not really what mountains is about. Mountains happen because the earth is not stabilized, because the earth is moving, and the earth always have to be moving, otherwise the earth will be dead. The magma underneath of the tectonic plate, if the earth of the tectonic plate stop moving, it means the earth magma is dead, and if that happen, we are dead too. So when the Muslim they claim that Allah he placed the mountains in the top of the earth, if you go in the Quran, it says he used the word autada. Allah he placed the mountains as nails, the same you fix your tent with it. وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا, chapter 78, verse number 7. So Allah he placed the mountains in the top of the earth, and he made it as a pitches down in the ground. And this is absolutely the opposite from what we learn from science, that mountains happen from inside the ground, not from above. Mountains simply is the pressure of the tectonic plate or the pressure of the magma, which is called volcano. There's many reasons for mountains to form. None of them is about mountains coming from above and somebody placing the mountain in the top of the earth. Do we have any Muslim would like to call? Do we have any Muslim? Mayday. Any Muslim want to prove us wrong at least with one thing? This is why the Muslims they pray in the direction of the Kaaba, because the Quran teach them the earth is flat. So wherever you go, you are going to face the Kaaba. Yesterday or the day before, yesterday I think, a Muslim, he called me and he said in the book of Kings it says that the Jews, when they go to war, they have to pray in the direction of Jerusalem. Yeah, but this does not mean they are facing direction really. There's nobody can face Jerusalem. You cannot face it. Those are people, they are leaving the city, defending the city, not leaving to the end of the world. They are not immigrant. That's why it says in the wartime, when your soldiers go, they face Jerusalem and they pray. It's not a metaphorical for them because they are there. And if I pray in the direction of Jerusalem, it must be metaphorical. It cannot be I'm facing the direction of Jerusalem because it's impossible. I live in America. How I can face Jerusalem? This is why, you know, when a Muslim he speak about this, we as a Christian, we don't pray in direction of Jerusalem. Why? Because this is not what the Bible says. Did you ask yourself why Christians don't pray in the direction of Jerusalem? We don't. Do we have any Abdul? If any Muslim would like to call, I promise you we will be nice to you. We will speak to you with respect. All right. Somebody saying to me, how Islam enter into Somalia? My friend, how Islam entered into Somalia, how Islam leaves Somalia, that's not my business. Somalia, because of Islam, became a hell. Go and see what happened to Somalia because of Islam. Don't you see? This is the question. Why Somalia is horrible because of Islam? Today and the day before and the day before and the day before and the day before, every day there's suicide bomber. Why? Because it is a Muslim country. As simple as that. Yes, my friend.
Hi, CP.
Yes.
We're still on the subject of the miracles in the Quran, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask something about that they claim about the dark matter that is mentioned through the verse of like the seven heavens of the earth and something like that. What do I mean by that? Because they say that in light of modern discoveries in astronomy, the scientists have found out that there is dark matter spread across the vast universe, which is invisible. And because of this verse,
sorry, I don't understand. You say slower. What you say again?
Very sorry.
Seven skies and what?
Well, the miracles that is explained through this verse, it says, "It is Allah who has created seven heavens and of the earth, the like of them." Quran chapter 65, verse 12.
Okay.
So they mentioned something about dark matter, and then this proves that the Quran is the thing, you know.
How what I don't understand. How what is the miracle? Do you have a link?
Yes, I'll
okay, give me the link, please. Give me the link so we can show it on the screen and everybody can laugh with us.
Okay, thank you.
I guarantee you I'll laugh.
Okay. Okay, thank you, CP.
All right,
I'll message you now.
Okay, just send me the text, please. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
There is many things. I feel sorry for the Muslims. You know, there's many of them. They are victims of other Muslims who they lie, fabricate miracles. You see, first of all, the Quran says that Allah He created seven earth and seven heavens. Where is the seven earth? Any Muslim can tell us where we can find the seven earth. Seven heaven, you can get away with it, right? You can fabricate any story you wish. But where we can find the seven earth? All right, he sent me a link. Let us see. Miracles of Holy Quran. movement of the earth and other mystical bodies. ترى الجبال أحسبها جماد. Okay, you see, first of all, here this verse here in front of us, the Muslim, they lie. They are trying to say to you that here let us read together. Due to many misconceptions, the old time, like considering the sun and the moon or as God worships, the Almighty Lord remind the ignorant once of reality of the universe and things presented in AG. It was normally through the mountains are always steady, stable, and never move. But with the message of time, geologists discover referred to the earth is a quacks as a result of usual shifting of a plates of these hills. The second manuscript, which is not exist, says that you think that the mountains are ridged, but in fact they are moving. The fact this is a lie. The verse here is speaking about the judgment day. This is how the Muslim, they lie to you. You see, he's trying to make it like this is here a verse is speaking about, okay, you think the mountains is fixed, but isn't it you in different verse in the Quran say the mountains is fixed? Isn't it you who say it in different verse in the Quran the mountains is fixed? So how it's fixed is not fixed here. Here is speaking about the judgment day, and to prove that, we will get them busted immediately. Chapter 27 verse number 88. As you see, this is their Muslim website. This is the interpretation. I have nothing to do with it. Whatever there is there. We will read it together live. And this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Okay. And you see the mountains as you notice them in the moment, blessed exposing them, but still stationary their place because of the tremendous size, etc. The word will mountain will be drifting like manner until eventually fall the ground, whereby flattened by the becoming like troughs. Wolf Quran Q1015. I think he mean 1015. The import of a preceding sentence which has extended constructions. It's agent, Allah, God, after omission, operator, namely the enemy. Where is it? Where is the explanation? Hold on. It doesn't say here anything really. That way. Okay, flying, creation. You see the issue here, it shows us only the verse. Let us go to the whole chapter, the whole interpretation, so we can read. This is about the judgment day. Let us go to Ibn Kathir, because Ibn Kathir, he will show you the verses before it and the verses after it and give you the whole explanation. Ibn Kathir. Always when a Muslim says something to you, go check their scars and you will see how the lies always is get busted. As you see here, if you go and read the verses before, you will see that the angel will come and he will blow the trumpet. And this is something stolen from the Bible. That when the Messiah come in the day of judgment, the angels will blow the trumpet, and the Lord will come with his glory. Then here it says, here is speaking about other prophecy of the judgment day, that the false Messiah, the Antichrist, will come and he would do this and etc. and he would try to destroy the Kaaba, blah 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 blah. And here that Dajjal will emerge from the Ummah and etc. for 40 or blah 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 blah. So this is all is about judgment day, as you see. Then we go down. Then the surah trumpet will be blown, and no one will hear it but the one who tilt his head to hear the sound. means it will tell. So this is about the judgment day again. Okay. All of this is about judgment day. Read with me carefully. And you will see the mountain, you think they are solid, but they shall pass. They shall pass in the future. They shall pass. They are not passing. They shall pass away as passing away of the cloud. Chapter 27, verse number 88, meaning you will see them if they are fixed, if they will remain as they are, but they will pass away as passing away of the cloud. They will move away from their places. This is like the ayat, and he quote the other. All of this here is explain what the judgment day. Read very carefully. And they ask you concerning the mountain, say, I am the Lord who will bless them and scatter them as particles of dust. Do you see it? Did we prove it now that this has have nothing to do with what they claim? Guys, is that clear? This is about the judgment day. Allah saying supposedly he will destroy all the mountains. You think those mountains are going to stay? They will pass like wind, like a cloud. All right. So this is the first lie. We got it busted. What is the second one? In light modern. Okay, let's go down to that page you sent me. هو الذي خلق الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر كلهم في فلك يسبحون. Chapter 21, verse number 33. The mistake here, and this is the Muslim translation I'm going to use, as you see in front of you. Let me make it bigger, the text. It is he who created the night and the day. Guys, anyone agree that God should create the night? That is a scientific mistake, because the night is exist. The night is nothing. Night, if there is no day, if there's no light, the night is exist by itself. Night is not something physical. Is that correct? Guys, is that correct? Night, darkness, is not something physical to create. What is darkness? That is stupid to say. In order, and look what he said, he created night and he created the day, which means the day created after the night. I think a Muslim trying to call. Hold on. All right, forget this guy. He's not answering. Then he say here, the above line. Oh, hello.
Hello, Christian.
Yes.
It's me again. I called you like 10 minutes ago about that flat Earth and why.
Yeah, but let us finish this person, please.
Sorry.
We need to finish the answer of this gentleman who asked me the question. Then we can give.
Okay, cool.
All right, because
Okay,
he asked me. He sent me the link and we are asking him. All right, we are answering him.
Okay.
All
okay,
right, my
cool.
friend. Thank you.
Thanks.
Because we want to finish one by one. We don't want to just open 100 topic. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, Hussein. How are you?
Good. Like I learned a lot of stuff from you in historical facts from you, so I just wanted to ask you a question about my own country.
I don't know about your country, my friend. I don't know about your country. I don't care, my friend. I'm not a specialist in Somalia, but what I know about Somalia, that Islam screwed your country. Do you agree with me or not?
I don't know about
How
that.
many suicide bomber in the last month in Somalia? Can you count for me? Just the last month.
A lot.
Okay, so why asking me about your country? Ask yourself, who is the one screwing your country? Who is the one doing suicide bombing? Is it the Christians? Is it the Jews? Is it the
Does
Hindus?
Islam accept suicide bombing?
Yes, Islam accepts suicide bombing. Who said that? Because Islam, all of it is based in sacrificing yourself. The Quran says that Allah, He buy from you your soul. He buy it from you. He's the devil. He buy your soul. You say it to him, and he give you instead versions of vagina. And this is why those suicide bombers, they do suicide themselves.
But suicide is haram.
Where it says haram? Your prophet himself tried to commit suicide. Did your prophet himself try many times to commit suicide? Or no?
That's a lie.
That's a lie? Are you challenging me now? Are you challenging me? Say
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I can't believe that at all.
All right, okay. Let us see. Let us see if this is true or not. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. And this is your prophet. He tried to commit suicide many times. Each time he tried to jump from the top of the mountain. Jibril, he come, he hold him from his panty, and he said to him, don't do it, you are a prophet for sure. Read with me carefully. Okay. But after a few days, you can see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. After a few days, Waraka died, and the divine inspiration was also paused. For a while, the prophet became so sad, as we have heard, that he had intended several times to throw himself from the top of the high mountains. And every time he went to the top of the mountain, in order to throw himself down, Gabriel would appear to him and say, "Oh Muhammad, oh Habibi Muhammad, you are truly a prophet. Don't do it." And then the prophet, he come down and go back home. And then it says, and whenever the inspiration stop again, he tried to repeat the same story, try to commit suicide again and again. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So why you are saying you don't believe it?
Well, this is new to me.
This is what?
This is new to me. This is new to me. All the facts you're.
What do you mean, not me? Who are you? Not me? This is your prophet, not you. Yeah, your prophet.
No, I mean, this is new to me. New
to you. Oh, okay. But you know, thanks God. I mean, sorry, thanks Allah that the angel Jibreel, he appeared to him in the last moment and he held him from his bikini before he threw himself. Otherwise, we will have a suicide prophet now. What if Jibreel, he was stopped in the traffic by a police man, give him ticket, and he was late to hold the bikini of the prophet, and the prophet, he jumped from the top of the mountain? What do you do? By the way, the prophet is not from Somalia.
This is all stupid shit that I never.
I agree with you. This is you know, which one is the shit for you? Which one is the Muhammad is jumping or Muhammad is crazy?
All these hadiths that, like, you know, I've been told a lot about my prophet, and like I'm learning all these new things that I've never seen before. So I'm gonna be looking into it. I watch your shows.
Okay.
So yeah.
But don't do what the prophet do. I mean, just be.
I know.
Smart.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay,
no.
because I'm not there to hold you. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, my friend?
No, I'm just.
But
I appreciate your channel and
thank
thanks.
you. Thank you. Take care. The prophet who want to commit suicide. Have you ever heard of one? Now we go back here. So the first mistake here, they say that the moon is the night is created. That is a mistake. Then he say here, the above line of this scientified script indicate the vastness of universe in sense that generally used to take the sun and the moon as a stationary some years ago. But the new science. Hello?
Oh, we go back. Hello?
Yes, my friend.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah. I first of all, you're doing a great job. And second, I have the same Abdul Sheikh Tala. He wants to come on again. He just texted me.
Who? Which Abdul is that?
Sheikh Tala.
This guy is a kid, my friend. Just block him.
All right.
He's like a bug, you know. He will be bugging you for the rest of your life. Just to block him.
All right.
He's hurt, you know. This is what they do.
Bless you.
We spank them. They get so upset. They think if they call back, they can seek revenge. But each time they call, we spank them. And this guy, he never give up of spanking. Maybe he like it. You see, the Quran says if somebody is a gay, hurt him, and the interpretation says you beat him with sandals. But if there is somebody is a gay and you beat him with sandals, he might like it and get excited. There's a story of a guy. He is from the companion of the Prophet. He said, if I know who is the one who did kill Uthman, the caliphate, I am going to do, excuse my language, I'm going to do F him. A gay, he was there. This is a story not of me. I can show the reference. A gay was standing there. He said, I am the one who killed Uthman. So now the other guy, he have to do what he promised. He have to F him. So he put him down, he made him bend over and start doing it. And the guy that gave from underneath, he was saying, if I know that this is the penalty of killing Uthman, I would love to kill Uthman every day.
Wow.
And this is what this guy he want. He want to call me to say he is the one who killed Uthman, but I am not a gay, sadly. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Take care. If I know that this is the punishment of killing Uthman, I would love to kill Uthman every day. Every day. Takbir. Let us continue here. But now science have proved that not only there are former turns around every 27 days around the equator and take 31 days rotate around the poles, the later knot only spins about it is axis in 27 days, but its orbit, etc. 27. Okay, so let us see the conclusion. Numbers of 7. So what is, hold on, what is the miracle here? Anyone understand what is the miracle in this thing? The line from this well, what is the miracle? I did not see. Okay, hold on, maybe I missed something. This showed the relevance of the Quran, technical attitude, 37, number 7, 24 hours. The orbit of the sun, 365 days. Okay, let me show you how stupid what the Muslim try to say to you. First of all, if the Muslims agree that the year is 365 days, why Allah he chose the lunar calendar for them? If Allah he knew that the year is 365 days, why he is choosing the lunar calendar? Secondly, they say to you that the word qamar in the Quran repeated 27 days, which is absolute lie, because there's the Quran, you see. I don't want to go there, but we have to. Let us show you. The word qamar, not only the word qamar mean moon in Arabic. The word shahr is a word mean qamar. The Muslim today, they use the word shahr as a word mean the month, but the fact this is not what it says. This is why it says شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه. So whoever of you witness the moon, he should fast it. Witness the moon. So the Muslim, they try to count for you the word moon as they wish, but they cannot make it as they claim it is 70-20 time. So if we put the word here, shahr, it appear twice in the Quran if it's exact word. It appears 17 times if it's not exact word. It is the word qamar. Never exist even one time by itself unless we make it al-qamar. Okay. Now we find that the word al-qamar appear only in 3 verses. So they try their best to fabricate numbers and to make it as they wish. They do their best. Let us go back here so we can get more stupidity. You will notice here that the verse the Muslim they quote for us, chapter 21 verse number 33, have a huge mistake. I'm going to read their translation, not mine, so we can show you the mistake. I want you guys in the text there to tell me what is the mistake you notice in this verse. Who of you can notice the mistake, a huge mistake? Anyone notice what is the mistake? Let me make the text bigger. Look like I will have cold. Anyone notice? Look with me. The Quran claim that the day and the night and the moon and the sun, they are swimming in an orbit. The stupid author of the Quran, he believed that the day and the night, they are an object by themselves, the same as the sun, the same as the moon. You see here the word, it says all. You see it, right? Let me zoom in. All. You see it? All is this word in Arabic, kull. Kullun, all of them. In Arabic, we don't say kull unless it's for more than, for whatever before, you know, it's not for two. All and each of them, this is what it means. All and each swim in an orbit. Secondly, here the word, but the word falak, this word can be a word mean a boat, and this is mostly what the verse is saying. Muhammad is copying those who believe in the space, what they call it, the witchcraft, the space, you know, reading the space and reading the stars. I don't know what they call it. So those people believe that everything in the sky have a boat. The moon have a boat, the sun have a boat, Mercury have a boat, Venus have a boat, everyone have a boat. They are swimming in a boat. This is why you see in all the Greek mythology, those planets, they are in a boat. And this is exactly what the Quran says. The word is swimming. In order to swim, what swim mean? What the word swim mean? The swim is very clear, you know, it's like moving inside an object like water or a liquid. The space is empty, so we swim in. What do you mean we swim? How they swim? So they are swimming, and here the word, by the way, they come with the word orbit. All right, but this is not really an orbit. It is like I say, it is like a fixed course. And let me show you how we can prove that in different verse or different place. Who is the best to explain the Quran better than Muhammad himself? Let's see. All right. Read with me, please. Once I was with the Prophet in the mosque. At the time of the sunset, the Prophet said, "O Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun set?" Remember that verse is speaking about what? About the day and the night, and the moon and the sun swimming in the air, in the orbit, correct? Does it say that? Do you remember? The day and the night, and the sun and the moon swimming in the orbit. So Muhammad trying to explain how the day and how the night and how the moon and how the sun, they keep repeating each other. How? Read with me carefully. I was with the Prophet at the mosque in the time of the sunset. So what the time? The sunset. He said to me, "O Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun set?" I replied, "Allah and his messenger apostle knows best." For sure, Muhammad is he used to work with NASA. He said, "It goes and prostrate underneath Allah's throne." And that is Allah's statement. The sun runs in its fixed course. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Do you see it? Do you see how what they claim to be a miracle, it became hocus and fiction? Muhammad, he claimed that the sun itself, it goes every day and bow down under the throne of Allah. But all of us, we knew that the sunset have nothing to do with the sun going anywhere. Muhammad, he did not say the earth is moving. Muhammad, he said the sun goes. Do you see it? Now, do the Muslims understand what Allah want to say more than Muhammad? Who is a Muslim when dare to say that? Who is a Muslim he dare to say Muhammad here is wrong or he is stupid? Anyone? Any Abdul? Hmm? Any Abdul? So why they lie? Why didn't quote for us what the Prophet said to make it explain the miracle more? So they fabricate and they lie and they try to make the Quran look the way they want it to be, but in fact it's not what they say. Now let us continue. The number of 7 heaven and 7 earth liars. 7 earthly liars? That's a lie. There's nowhere in the Quran it says that there is 7 heaven and 7 earth liars. It is 7 heaven and 7 earth. Read with me carefully. الله الذي خلق سبع سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن. Let us read the interpretation for this verse so everybody will laugh at the Muslims. And notice with me, none of those articles is quoting the explanation of the Quran by a scholar. Did you ask yourself why? Why we cannot find any explanation from their scholars, which is their scholars? Because their scholars will get them busted. Chapter 65, verse number 12. Let's go. All right. You see here how we get them busted. And it's Allah who has created the 7 heavens and one above the other like a dome, and the earth like therefore 7 earths, but they are flat. Do you see it? Why they are saying to us that there is 7 layers of the earth? It's a fabrication, it's a lie in the translation, just to fool you. Not even a single Muslim believe that the earth there's 7 layers of the earth when the Quran mentioned that, because it says in Arabic clearly وَمِنَ الْأَرْضِ, the likeness of them. It is he who created 7 heavens and from the earth the same number. That's what the Quran is saying. They lie with no shame. And of the earth the like therefore. Same time, if you go in the Quran, you see the Quran, in order to understand or to draw an image how Muhammad he understand his cult, how Muhammad he present to us the creation of his God. We have always to connect the dots. You know, we cannot just like, I agree with Muslims when they say we should connect, we should read things in context, right? Okay, we can do that. If you go in the Quran, you will find there is a verse speaking about something it's called noon. Noon. Chapter 68, verse number 1. Read with me carefully and laugh. From the narration of the authority of Ibn Abbas, what is noon? He said regarding the interpretation of Allah saying noon. Noon, he says, Allah swear by noon. Allah swear by noon. Who is Mr. Noon? Let us see. Which is the whale that carries the earth. And by the way, this is true. I remember my dad, he told me when I was a kid, because we have an earthquake in my country, in which is in Afghanistan next to Argentina. We have an earthquake. I said, Dad, why we have earthquake? He said, because the whale is moving. And now there's a ball. He is carrying the earth too. Read with me. So there is a whale is carrying the earth in its back while it is in water. So now we are swimming in the water, and beneath which is the ball, and under the ball there's a rock, and under the rock there's a dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. Like, stop, please stop. I mean, our knowledge is stop here, please. We Muslim, we do not know further information, brother. We cannot tell you what is under the dust because nobody knows what under the dust, save Allah, brother. I mean, this is so good to be true. And look here, guys, look here. Muhammad and his followers, they are very humble in knowledge. Please don't ask us more questions. After the dust, we have no knowledge. Only Allah knows. And now they give us more information. Please take notes. The name of the whale is Lewis. Just to let you know, this is not and have nothing to do with Lewis Farrakhan. Disclaimer. So the name, brother, the name of the whale is Lewis. By the way, why have a name? I mean, who's going to call him by his name there? Hey, Lewis, are you there? This is your mom. All right. And it said, its name is Lotaya. Oh man, this guy, they are confused about the name, but only the name is confusing. And the name of the ball is Bahamut. Ooh, Bahamut. I wonder where this name is storing from. You see, Muhammad, he took stories from the Old Testament, but the stories Muhammad he always make it so funny, and because he's a fabricator, he's a liar. So there's many things Muhammad, he tried to make himself like he's a person of knowledge, and obviously that those stories are mixed with a lot of fictions of the mind of Muhammad. Bahamut, and some says its name is Tarahut or Liwana. Man, the whale in a sea called Adwad. And by the way, Adwad Sea is very well known. You know, if you go to Qatar, brother, and you pass the country after Qatar, which is Zimbabwe, just take the first corner, which is going to be the Philippines, and then you will find yourself right away in the middle of nowhere in Chicago. That is exactly Adawad. Adawad is a sea. It's like a small ball in a huge sea. The sea in the Hollywood Rock, whereby there's 4,000 cracks. This remind me of Muhammad Hijab saying, for 4,000 years, not a single Jew, he claimed the Trinity. Oh boy. I mean, here you see a lot of knowledge, a lot of science here, and actually I believe that many scientists, they are doing their PhD based on this information. Actually, I heard that there's a guy, he have a PhD, it's called the 4,000 cracks in my head. Where is the science? Where is the science? And look here, how much confused. And the funny, this is interpretation. If this is the interpretation, so what is the confusion? Read with me. So there's 4,000 cracks, each crack water spring out of the earth. It's also said that Noon is the name of Allah. Look, what the heck? We started saying that the name of Noon mean a name of a whale, and now we end that Noon is Allah himself. My friend, there's no question that the Quran is a book of science. In different verses in the Quran, Muhammad, he claimed that there's a mountain, it's called Qaf. قاف قاف والقرآن العظيم. What is قاف? Any Muslim can tell us what is قاف? القرآن المجيد. If we go in the here, chapter 85 verse number 1, قاف والقرآن المجيد. What is قاف القرآن المجيد? Let us see. You see, we're just trying to understand geography and biology and astronomy based on the Quran. From the authority, from his authority narration of Ibn Abbas, that he said the interpretation of Allah saying Qaf. Qaf, he said, it is an azure mountain overlooking this world, and the color of the sky takes from it. Allah swear by it. So what Muhammad is teaching, that there is an azure mountain surrounding the earth, and it is blue, and this is why the sky is blue. So to explain how Islam shut up, come on. To explain how Islam understand the creation of the earth is a flat. This is the earth, and then there is a blue mountain around the earth. Surrounding the earth from every direction. So wherever you look, you see blue. Wherever you look around you, you see blue. Why you see blue? Because simply, and here I should not draw here anything anyway, because this is the earth is a flat anyway. You know? Yeah. So wherever you look around you, you will see the blue color, because simply this is a mountain here, and then the sky in the top is taking its color from the mountain. This is why we cannot see this mountain, because simply it's blue and it's far away, so we cannot reach it, but it's there. The sky take its color from it, and this is why we see the sky blue. That's very scientific and very true. This is why Muhammad, he ordered his men to pray in the direction of Mecca, because simply, you see, my problem with praying in the direction of Mecca, not because he said, because I can accept that somebody saying to me, pray in the direction of Mecca as something metaphorical, but this is not the point. Muslims, they pray at a physical direction, and they think this is a real direction. So Mecca is here. Muhammad, he think that Mecca is here, the Kaaba is here, and the Muslims stand anywhere in the world, they can face, Mecca. Doesn't matter where you are, you can face it. Hello? Okay. Are you a Muslim? If you are a Muslim, call me back, please. Do we have any Muslim would like to call? Yeah, because this topic is very sensitive. This is why the Muslim, they will not dare to call. You see, they knew that everything we have is a fabrication. They knew that everything we have of those miracles is a lie. This is why they will not dare to call, because they knew we can get them busted easy. Otherwise, here we go, a topic which Muslim, they try to promote, that the Quran have miracles. Why they don't prove it to us? Why didn't call? Why you always talk about Islam? This is a real Abdul. Let me call him. Answer, Abdul, answer. Why you don't answer? He is angry from me. Why you are talking about, if you keep doing that, I will block you if you don't want to talk. If you text me just to insult, I will block you. So I warn you. Any Abdul? Any Abdul want to tell us about the science of the Quran, or the science of Allah, or the miracle of Allah, or the miracle of Muhammad? I block you when I have nothing to say. No, I want you to call me, but you are just in, you're asking me in text why you are speaking about Islam. I speak about Islam. Why not? What's wrong with speaking about Islam? It's the best entertainment ever. Creation of a human from a clay and water. I mean, this is something silly to say because this is mentioned in the Bible long before you mention it. So what do you claim about it? The Big Bang Theory in the Quran. This above mentioned ayah pointed toward importance water. Hello? I don't hear you, my friend. Speak louder, please. Mute YouTube, please.
Answer, Abdul, answer.
Hello?
He's angry from me. Why you are talking about if you keep
Are you there?
don't want to talk. If you take
Are you there?
I will block you.
I think there is a delay in the voice, is it? Are you there?
Any Abdul?
That's too bad. Any Muslim want to call us? Okay, look. The above ayah point toward importance of water. Every organism life. The biological studies are also, here we have a problem when Allah he says that we created from everything from water. That is stupid. Why? Because the Quran speak that the moon and the sun, they are alive, and even rocks. Even the black stone is alive, and the black stone is going to witness for Muslims. So where is water? وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. Isn't it Allah who asked the sun and the moon to convert to Islam? But they refuse because they were smart. He asked them to trust Allah, but they refuse because they are smart. Read careful with me. وإذ عرضنا الأمانة على السماوات والأرض والجبال فأبين أن يحملنها وأشفقن منها وحملها الإنسان وإنه كان ظلوما جهولا. Chapter 33 verse number 72. Translation. Allah invited the moon and the sun and the mountains and the supposedly he invited them to convert to Islam, but they refuse. He invited them to trust Allah, but they refuse because they are smart, and the one who accepted was the man, for he was a fool. Read carefully with me and see what the verse is saying. I mean, what's wrong with this? I have to scroll all the way down. Hold on. I don't know. I hope they will fix this website soon. Quran. All right. Here we go. Lu, we offered the trust into the heavens and the earth and the hills, which is the mountain actually, and they shrunk from bearing it, and they were afraid of it. But the man assumed that Lu has proved that he is a fool. Question: if everything is alive is made from water, how Allah is asking the mountains, the sky, and everything in the sky and the earth? By the way, translation here is funny, but as you see here, it's confirmed that we offer the trust. Let us show more translation. All the translation, if we can. Read with me. We offer the trust of the divine responsibility to the heavens and the earth and the mountains, but they refrained from bearing it. Question: how they can refrain from bearing it if they are just a planet and they are not a living creatures? You know what I mean? Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Let me see how long my voice is coming to you. How long it takes. Let me open YouTube. I want to see if it's really taking long. Let me click. Now you see from my side, look like it's fine from my side. It's coming right away. I don't know. So guys, do you see any Muslim have a comment? How the Quran says we made every living thing from water, and that the Quran claim that the mountain, the earth, the sky, and everything in the sky, Allah He invited them to trust Him. And not only that, He says that they were smart. They did not trust Allah. It was the man who trusted Him, and he was an ignorant. Do you see it? Indeed, we presented the trust to the heaven and the earth and the mountains, but they refuse it. How they can refuse it? Do they have a brain? What do you mean the mountains, they refuse the trust of Allah? Any Muslim can explain? Hello? If only what is created from water is a living thing. Allah talking about He offered the moon and the sun and the earth and the mountains the trust. How you can offer them the trust? Do we have any Muslim would like to call? And here the Quran confirm that the one who accepted the trust of Allah, it was the man, and he was a fool. You see? You trust Allah, you are a fool. Read carefully. I'm not the one saying that. Hello?
Yeah, peace and blessings, man. This is Brother Saeed. I've been hearing your comments, man. I would like to address the Muslim.
All right, my friend.
Your
Go
representative.
Ahead. Go ahead.
What was that verse that you were reading, sir?
We are reading in the Quran, chapter 33, verse number 72.
Okay, 33, 73.
72.
72, okay. Okay, so reading from the English to the from the Arabic to the English, truly we did offer the trust to the heavens and the earth and the mountains, but they declined to bear it and were afraid of it. However, man bore it. Verily, he was unjust to himself and ignorant. Now, what is your question, sir?
My question, if everything living thing is from water, Allah is offering the sky and the earth and the mountains a trust, and they refuse. How they refuse? Are they
refuse?
Yeah, how the mountain refuse?
Well, the Lord says it right here.
How?
The Lord
the mountain
offered it to them.
Yeah, but how are you talking to who? To the rocks?
Well, the Lord is addressing the question that you're asking. You know, the Lord is saying we offered the trust to the mountains. So the Lord is indeed talking to the mountains.
Okay, and the mountain they talk back, they say no, we don't accept.
Well, this is because of the responsibility, as the Lord says in the verse.
Yeah, but this is mean the mountains, they have a brain, and they knew what is responsible and what is not, right?
Indeed.
Okay, do you really believe that the mountains are living creatures and they have a brain? And they
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Really?
I believe. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the reality of birds and the way that they function and the way that they operate in terms of waking up, the rooster crocs.
How the birds function?
Well, the way birds function, according to the birds in my area, you know, every morning around 5 your time they start chirping. You see,
Around the
and
Friday, they start doing what?
around Fajr hour. The Fajr hour is
Oh,
the
okay,
time that
okay.
Muslims pray,
Mm.
and so around this particular time, they always chirp, right? So we're talking about a design that Allah created these birds to function on. So when the Lord is saying, "I offered the heavens and the earth to take the responsibility of this trust," you know, we realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave it these functions to decide, and it declined the offering. You see,
In which
as a matter
language?
of,
In which language Allah He offered them the offering?
in what language?
Yeah.
Well, according to the Quran, before my calling you, you read it in the Arabic, so you know, just translating it into the English. It was indeed
So look like those mountains, they speak Arabic.
the language that Allah was speaking
To the mountains, He was
when
speaking
Allah
Arabic.
created creation.
No, like when he offered them those things, he spoke to them in which language? In
Well,
which
you gotta
language? In which language they respond?
well, you gotta understand, brother, that this revelation called the Quran was sent down to Muhammad in the Arabic language. So we're understanding a story. So according to the story that we're getting this revelation, we're getting it in the language that Muhammad spoke. So you see, in terms of the language that Allah spoke to the mountains and the heavens and all of these things, according to what we got from this Quran, we just know that Allah is the creator of speech. Allah is the creator of language.
Yeah, but how?
So,
But how the mountain they speak? I mean, you see, do the mountain have a tongue?
well, obviously not now at this particular time.
So what
in this-
happened? They lost their tongue by time. What happened?
well, just by looking at what they did, they declined the offer. So by declining the offer, the Lord took away some of the things that will be required to take
so
the
when He
trust.
created them, they used to have a tongue, and then by time Allah He cut their tongue because they declined the offer. So when Allah He offered them that, what does that mean? He offered them Islam and they refused to accept Islam?
Negative. What Allah offered was the trust that the whole purpose of man on earth is to be a caliph, a ruler, you see, to have dominion over everything in creation. So the Lord offered this responsibility, but in knowing the duties of being a ruler, they declined this offer, you see. And this is why the man today is at a folly. He's at a, you know, as the Lord says, he is unjust to himself because he's forgotten how heavy this duty is, you see. And so now today, the man is in a frenzy trying to understand the geopolitics of governing people. You see, so you see, even the angels, when the Lord had created creation, told the angels, "I will create a caliph or representative," and the angels had questioned God. Think about the angels questioning the Most High. Will you create something that will cause corruption? The Lord said, "I know what you know not," because the responsibility of being a ruler is not easy. As you see, the man is unjust. So when the Lord offered that to the heavens and they declined, it was this knowledge, this information about what it means to be a ruler that they were not ready to take. I hope that it can answer your question.
My friend. You just mentioned the story of Adam and the angels. Allah, He said, "I will create a caliph." What caliph mean?
Well, caliph, according to my understanding, means a representative, a vicegerent, a successor, or
Successor of who? There's people live in the earth before.
Well, the Lord, before the Lord even created Adam, there was according to the hadith that I can remember, before the Lord even created Muhammad or the first man, life was already in it was already functioning. There was already life here.
All right.
So in terms of who the ruler was,
who was down on earth? Was a man or was an angel?
Well, Allah was the one keeping it, maintaining it, governing it.
Okay, let us focus on that story. The angels, they said to Allah that Adam would do mischievement, right?
Indeed.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
And Allah, He told them, "I know what you know not." Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Which means He is confirming that they are wrong about the claim of Adam. But isn't it Adam who commits sin later and Allah kicked him out anyway and they were right?
Well, in terms of the storyline, yeah, you're absolutely correct. The storyline is correct. I'm not going to deny that.
Okay, so how Allah saying to them you are wrong when they are right?
Well, in terms of like, so when you're looking at a story and you know the beginning, the middle, and the end of a story, but the person who you're telling this, you're a director of a movie and you're telling someone that you trust, hey, I got this idea about a movie, and they're trying to understand the end of the movie, how the movie is going to end, but they're not the director, they're not the actual creators of the movie. So they're giving me their own opinion about how the movie would turn out, but they're not even the one directing it. So the angels were trying to think ahead of Allah, but Allah knew the end game. So you see, yes, indeed, the story started off with Adam sinning. However, the end game is not what they thought, and that's why the Lord knows what they know
No,
not.
but Allah told them, you know not about what? About him being a sinner.
Well, about the reality where the Adam and the children of Adam, the end game. You see, it's about this is a story.
Okay, but Allah,
sir.
He said to them, He wanted to prove to them they are wrong, right? About what? The angel, they will make one accusation that this person, he would do mischief, and correct?
Indeed.
Okay. Was the angels right? Yes, Allah was wrong. How Allah saying to them, I know what you know not, and He will prove to them that they do not know nothing, and then to prove that story, He start teaching Adam all the names, and then He told the angels, well, okay, if you know better than me, excuse me, recite the names of those things I taught to Adam, and He placed the things in the front of Adam, and He told them, okay, tell me the names of those things. They said, Allah, we know not what you know, we know only what you told us. So here,
you see,
Allah,
they testified to exactly what they
okay,
didn't
but the
know,
story
right?
here is not smart, my friend, because if let us say to you, I have a cat, her name, I call her Susu, and I say to you, my friend, do you know the name of my cat? You say no. Is that a proof that I am God because I don't know the name of my cat? I am the one who gave the name for my cat. Allah, He named the things to Adam, He taught him the names, and then He brought all the things in the front of the angels, and He said to the angels, give me the names of those things. The angels, they said, we give up, we do not know. How Allah, He is proving to the angels that He knew what they knew not, if He is the one who gave the names? I mean, this is the most silly argument ever. Imagine you call your son, let us say Ahmad or Muhammad, and I see you in the street, we shake hands, you say, do you know my son name? I say no. You said, okay, I'll prove to you that I'm God. My son name is Ahmad, but you are the one who gave him the name. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hear what your point, sir. But the reality is, when you're the beholder of information, and you only teach a certain amount of information to a creation, then it's just for example, teenagers. Teenagers, they think they know everything. They have this, this obvious arrogance about themselves, where they think that they don't have to, listen to the guidance of their elders anymore because of this information that they think they have. And then when something happens to them, then they realize, oh, wow, I actually don't know so much. So the reality is the angels, they thought they knew everything because of what Allah had put in them in terms of information.
But my friend,
then when
the
Adam,
angels, they
hold on,
prove...
let me just get this. I mean, so then when Adam was created and when Adam was taught the names of everything, the Lord then presented the angels in front of Adam and then questioned the angels.
About
so
what?
now it's a battle of information.
Question about what?
The name. The names, you see, in terms of the information.
What kind of a smart exam that is exam to prove that I am the one who know and you do not know? What about Allah? He do the opposite. What if Allah, He says to them, okay, I will give you those things, give them names as you wish, and then ask me what the names of those things, and then I will tell you. That will be a miracle. But I am the one who named the things, and then I say to you, I know the name of those things. This is the most silly argument ever. Are you getting my point? If He want to prove to them that He knew what they knew not, He knew the unseen, He should do the opposite. He should give them, He said, okay, you know what? Name anything you want around you. Do anything you want. Do something, some tricks, hide and seek. Do things I did not supposed to see behind my back. And then ask me what we did, and I will tell you. That will prove that He's God. But look what happened. He brought a zucchini, a cucumber, a chair, a table, a cook, a couch, and He start naming them. Okay, Adam, this is a couch, this is zucchini, this is a cucumber, this is a grape, this is a Coca-Cola, this is Pepsi Cola, this is 7-Up. Okay, angels, come here. Give me the names of those things. And the angel is like, what is that, man? We do not know. This is how Allah, he proved that he is all knowledgeable.
Absolutely. I mean,
What do
you
you mean
gotta
absolutely?
understand. They questioned the fact that they even questioned Allah was the wrongdoing. To question Allah's infinite intelligence was the wrong. And let's just go to the reality of the angels. The angels were not created with free will, so that the amount of things that they can do, like you had gave a scenario, just go ahead and do what you want to do. Name anything. Like just imagining that, just putting that in perspective, it's impossible for an angel because they're not created with free will. So they're limited to what they can actually do. So
My friend, hold on. You are saying you want to
take the narrative. You want to take the narrative and ridicule the narrative, but the reality is you are not Allah, I am not Allah, and I did not create the story. The story has been created, and we just.
Are you saying to me that because you don't have a free will, you cannot give a name to something?
Is that the duty of an angel?
No. This is not about angels, about anything. Free will. You said because angels have no free will, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't.
So can Allah give them a free will for 1 second and say, okay, go and name those things? Can't he?
But did he do that?
Okay, what here the story proved nothing to us. I don't want to say a word. It sounds like I'm insulting you. We are discussing a topic. I hope you will not be offended. But this is very silly to say I am going to give names to things, and you have no free will to know those things because you just told me they have no free will. So how he's asking them what is the names if he knew already that they have no free will to know, and they have no free will to name them, they have no free will to know them, they have no free will to think, they have no free will to do anything because you just stated they are like just like toys. He's controlling them and they have no free will. So what is this debate is about? The point of me and you debating that you are free to answer the way you want, I am free to answer you the way I want. If Allah is debating with angels who have no free will, this is a joke, because the answer is not made by them. The answer is made by Allah.
Well, see, that goes right back to the question initially. Why this is the reason why the heavens. This is the reason why in chapter 33, verse number 72. This is exactly the reason why the heavens and the earth did not take that trust, because the responsibility of having the ability to say yay or nay.
Okay, I will go with you.
Backlash.
Do human beings have a free will? Do human beings have a free will?
Human beings, yes, they have a free will.
That's false, my friend. Do you want to prove it to you?
Well, according to the Quran, we have free will.
Where it says according to the Quran you have a free will?
Okay. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that. Okay, so we go to chapter 7, verse number 23. The Lord says, "They said, O Lord, we've wronged our souls. If you forgive us not and bestow not upon us your mercy, we shall certainly be of the losers." So this is we're just going to stay on topic with Adam and Eve, right? The fact that they're calling out to God, asking for a second chance to make up something that they did.
All right.
Necessitates the will that is free.
Okay. Do you understand this verse better than your prophet?
You asked me to show you in the Quran free will.
Yes, my friend, I'm asking you now.
So I'm just
showing, because you are giving me your interpretation, which is wrong. Do you understand this verse more than your prophet?
Like I said, you told me to give you an example.
My friend, no, you did not give an example. I'm just saying to you. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, hold on. Are you sure that this
verse? Why are they
verse?
calling out to God for forgiveness?
My friend.
Because they did something.
This is what they say. This is what they say. But is it true?
No, this is what the Quran just said. I just read the
Quran.
verse.
No, the Quran says they said. Didn't you know how to read, my friend? The Quran says, "Qala Rabbuna zalamna anfusana." They said, "Our Lord, we wrong ourselves." They said.
Okay.
They said, okay.
You know who?
Now,
so who are they?
Okay. Do you understand this verse better than your prophet? Yes or no?
So who are they?
Adam and Eve. Do you understand
Okay.
that? Do you
So
understand?
they did something, right?
My friend,
They
do
did
you
something.
do you
They
understand?
did
No
something, right?
problem, no problem. Do you
Come
understand?
on, man. Come on. Don't
My friend, okay,
you're
okay.
getting
What's wrong
spoiled
with you? What's
now.
wrong with you?
Don't fluster.
Do you understand the Quran better than your prophet? Yes or no?
Hey, look, man, that's a whole different topic now.
You see,
That's a whole different
look like
topic. You see,
look like you do not. And
reality
you
is the
are
reality is Adam and
you
Eve, they
saying you
did
don't agree
something.
with your
They
prophet?
had the right
Are
to
you
do it.
saying?
They had free will
Are
to do
you
it.
saying you don't agree with your prophet? Are you saying that your prophet is a foolish man? He do not know and he don't understand the Quran, but you know better. Are you saying that?
What I'm saying is your question was answered
My
about
friend,
free
no,
will.
you are not.
Adam
You are
and
not.
Eve,
This is not about
Adam
the
and
free
Eve
will. This is
committed
not
sin,
about free will.
and they were in
This
their
is
free will
not
to do
about the
that.
free will. This is what
And
they
they
say.
asked God for
Allah is the
forgiveness
one is
so they can
fooling
get
them.
it
Allah
back.
he deceived them. Allah he deceived them. Allah he made them commit sin, and I can prove it right now. You have no idea what are you talking about.
Allah made them commit sin.
This is why you are not accepting the challenge. I am saying to you, what if I show you your prophet explaining this verse and proving you wrong? What you will do?
Show me then.
Okay, no problem. Here we go. Thank you. Finally, he said, show me. I like it. This is Sahih al-Bukhari in front of me, and this is Sahih. All the hadith in front of me is Sahih. Read with me carefully. The Prophet said, Adam and Moses argued with each other. Moses said to Adam, O Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. Then Adam said to him, O Moses, Allah favored you with his talk to you directly between two brackets, and he wrote between two brackets the Torah for you with his own hand. Do you blame me for an action which Allah has written in my fate 40 years before my creation? So Adam, Muhammad continues saying, so Adam confuted Moses 3 times. Go ahead. Your prophet, he admit that Adam was a victim of a plan of Allah to commit sin. You cannot blame Adam for the sin he did, for this was the plan of Allah, and Adam have no free will.
Okay, so you're acknowledging the fact that he still was redeemed.
This is not our topic. Don't change the 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 topic. You said okay, but this is not about redeem. This is about don't change the topic. This is about the free will. You say that a human being have a free will. He don't.
He does.
No, the story we are talking about is about Adam and Eve, correct? And here we go. Your prophet himself is saying that Adam was the winner in this debate. Why he was the winner? Because you cannot blame Adam for the sin he did, for this is written for him 40 years. It was the qadr of Allah for him. It is not his choice. So how you say to me that the angels have no free will, but the human being have a free will, when as you see Adam's sin, it was nothing but a deception of Allah. Allah is the one who fooled them. Allah, he made them do the sin. You're a prophet, he said, if my nation, if you people don't commit sin and ask Allah for forgiveness, Allah will destroy you and bring people better than you who sin and ask for forgiveness. So your God, Allah, have a game. He like people to sin so he can make them us. Please, Allah, forgive us. This is the game. As you see here, Allah is using you, is playing with you. He made you do sin. He forced you to do sin, and then he asked you to ask for forgiveness. So he feel like he is God. You have a self-esteem issue.
Well, I see how you you know, facilitating your
what facilitating this
argument.
is in front of you. It's in front of you. Why Allah he made Adam sin? You tell me. It's in front of you. Why he made him sin? Give me a reason. Adam was a good person. Allah did trap him. Allah forced him to commit sin.
I'll tell you why.
Why? Tell me why.
Because everything is now revolving around the same verse that you had brought in the beginning about the Lord entrusting a responsibility to the heavens and the earth. The Lord wanted to create a caliph. So the Lord wants a caliph. This is what the Lord wants, and the Lord will get what the Lord wants. The Lord wants a caliph, so the Lord is trying to find the right victim. You see,
the right victim, guys. Did you hear? Did you hear the right victim? Allah trying to find the right victim. I love it.
Well, it's still, but you know what it still does? It still establishes the
my friend. I like you. I would like you
to
call me always. What's your name, by the way? What's your name?
It's still Hold on, I'm gonna tell you all that. I'm gonna tell you all
What's
that.
your name, if you don't mind? If you don't mind.
Once I say my piece.
What's your name? What's your name, please? What's your name?
My name is Saeed.
Saeed. Okay, Saeed. Listen, you just said that Allah, He have to choose the right victim, right?
Indeed.
You admitted that your God is the devil, because why He cannot fulfill His plan to create a caliphate for the earth without finding a victim? Can't He make Adam a caliphate for the earth without fooling him and making him do sin? What is the point?
Well, there's a hadith Qudsi where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that when the Lord decided, the Lord wanted to be known. So in order to be known, the Lord created creation, and through creation, the Lord made Himself
Guys,
known.
look at this. Allah created us to be known.
Exactly.
My friend, let me ask you.
I understand that you have your own position against Islam, but in terms of the respectability of one man's faith and another man's faith, we must give each other the ability to express one and defend one's faith. Don't you agree to that?
I agree, and you just did. You are the one who said that. You are the one who said Allah. He chose a victim, and the victim is us.
Hold on. So let me tell you how this whole thing is going. So the Lord wanted to be known and created creation. There are 99 attributes that represent Allah. So in order for us to know the names of God,
He have to deceive us.
Create creation.
So you have to deceive us.
How can you know that the Lord is good, and how can you know that the Lord is wrathful? You must create a.
What is good? What is good about God? What is good about God? But hold on.
See,
what is good?
What you doing is when you want to explain yourself, then I give you the floor. But when
my friend. No, I want to hold you with your words before you forget about them. You just said Allah, He wanted to be known. Hold on. You just said that Allah, He wanted to be known. Hold on. You're afraid from what you just said. You're afraid from what you just said. You just said that Allah wanted to be known. Hold on. You see, guys, this guy, he is afraid. He's terrified to let me speak. He is afraid. Give me a second. You said that Allah, He wanted to be known, and He chose a victim, and now because He is good God, He chose a victim to make him commit sin.
How? That's what you say.
You are the one who said. Aren't you the one who said the word? Aren't you the one who said? Okay, hold on. Aren't you the one who said? Aren't you the one who said the word victim or me? I am the one who said victim. Adam is a victim, or it is you who said Adam was a victim of Allah?
But I'm going to use my words and I'm going to put it in its proper context. You can't take my words out of context.
You said, but you said Adam is a victim. Adam is a victim of who? Adam is a victim of who?
So now I got to represent my faith.
Guys, listen to this.
I'm not going to allow you to speak.
This gentleman, he just said that Allah, He chose an Adam as a man to be a victim in order for him to be known. What kind of a God? He made me a victim of his crime, and all the excuse is he want to be known. Okay, I'm going to go right now and find a woman in the street, and I will rape her, and I will rape second woman, and I will rape the third woman, and rape seven women, and then after that I will be CNN. Everybody talk about the rapist. I mean, what kind of God is God? Just because He want to be known, thinking of himself only, not thinking about the poor man who caused him to sin, who play with him, he forced him into sin. He caused a destiny for him. He have nothing to do with it. And now everybody is saying Adam is the one who did the sin. Adam is the one who disobeyed God. Adam is the one, etc. But the fact it was not Adam. It was Allah playing Adam. Adam is a victim, as our guest here, he said. Go ahead. We're listening.
Again, the Lord said in the Prophet said in the Hadith Qudsi that when the Lord decided to create creation, the Lord decided to be known. So created a creation and made himself known through creation. So now the Lord is known by 99 attributes. The Lord is mercy, the Lord is compassionate, the Lord is powerful,
deceiver,
wrathful, the
deceiver.
Lord is many names.
Deceiver, right?
See now what you doing is imputing things.
Let me show you that Islam have no judge. Let me ask you.
So now you're being a comedian.
The comedian, my friend. The comedian is your God. The comedian is your God who created a man. He created a man. Hold on. The comedian. Hold on.
We cannot even have the ability.
We cannot talk in the same
man speak.
Let us see who have ability or not.
What you're doing is you showing me your own inability to be civil. You're not even.
See, here we go. It's like a pregnant woman in the living room. Listen, guys.
You
Allah,
see,
Allah,
you
He
see,
wanted to be known.
you can't be
Allah,
civil.
Allah,
Sir.
Allah. You are not a
be
civil. You are a
civil.
Muslim. You are not a civil. You are a Muslim. You call me monkey. You call me donkey. You call
Are
me.
you
You call
lacking
me a
the
worship
ability
preacher.
to
Hold on,
be
hold on,
disciplined?
hold on, hold on. You are not disciplined too because you don't worship God. If you are disciplined, you will not worship this fake God. How God He created Adam just to
Are
abuse
you
him?
so
How
selfish
God?
that
How
you don't know how
God?
to
How
share
you? How dare
airtime?
you? How dare you to say to me that God created a man just to play with him, to abuse him, to use him, just to be
Are
known?
you
What
being
kind of
unjust to another
God?
brother?
What kind of God He do that to his victim? Adam is a
I
good
want
person
to tell
according to
all the
Islam.
Muslims out
You
there, I
see,
hope you're watching this.
everybody
Man
is
does
listening.
not know how to have a cordial
Everybody
discussion
will leave
with
Islam
another
because of
man.
you. Now, my friend, let me ask you a question, simple
So
question.
Islam is winning
Let
right
me,
now because
sure,
I'm
Islam
showing
is
you
winning,
more
absolutely.
discipline
Islam
than
is
you
winning,
showing me.
guys. Islam is winning. Islam is winning because
So you see how powerful my
he
religion is?
admit that
Because my
Allah
calmness
he
is
used
being
Adam and abused him, and Adam
exemplified.
is a victim. Islam is winning. Listen, let me ask you a simple question before you run. If a
I'm
child,
not running. All I'm asking for is my time to
okay,
explain.
if a child,
But all you keep
okay,
doing is
hold on,
refuting because you got the little devil in you. You
You're a
got the
prophet.
snake tongue.
You're a
You
prophet.
got that snake
Hold
tongue.
on.
That's what you got.
You talk too much. You talk too much.
Yeah, this is why
You
Adam
talk too
fell.
much. You talk
You
too
see, the
much.
reason why
You
Adam
talk
fell
too
because the
much.
Lord had to show
You
man
talk
the
too much.
reality of good and evil.
You see,
This is called the
let us see the good and
polarity.
evil. Yeah,
And
the man
is
who have
that we
sex with a
must
six
understand
the
the
man
good
who have
and the
sex with
evil.
6 years old girl
So God
is the one who will
intentionally
teach us
allowed
good and
Adam to
evil.
sin
Listen,
so that he can
listen,
see
listen,
sin,
Abdul,
evil, so he can understand that
Abdul.
God is both good
Are you
and
going to
God
speak?
is both
Are
evil.
you going to talk
God is
forever?
a polarity.
Are you going to talk
So
forever?
we as
Are you going to talk
Muslims are
forever?
trying to
Are you
find
going to
the
talk
middle
forever?
course, the balance, so that we will not be too evil and not too good. That we can...
Sorry, I have to mute him. It's like a radio station. He said, and by the way, he's talking, he's still talking. He said he is the one. He said, guys, is my voice coming? Is my voice coming to you? He said he is the one who said Adam, Allah is choosing a victim. Allah is choosing a victim. What kind of God this God is? Choosing a victim for what? To be known. Allah wanted to be known. I mean, come on. Allah wanted to be famous. What's wrong with you? Allah want to be Justin Bieber. He want to be like Sylvester Stallone. He wanted to be famous. Everybody his name is a magazine except Allah. So Allah, he came with the plan. I will get a guy, his name is Adam, and I will make Adam sin. And then I will say to Adam, ask me for forgiveness because you are a person who disobey me. Allah, please forgive me, please. And the poor Adam, he is asking for forgiveness because he have no free will. And now this guy is saying to us that his God is a God. What kind of God this God is? What kind of God this God is? Now let me. He's still talking. By the way, listen, Abdul, are you there?
I'm not talking.
Okay,
I'm listening.
I have a question for you. Very simple one. Your prophet, he said, every child is born as a Muslim. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Which mean there's no free will for you to be a Muslim or not. Do you agree?
I don't agree.
Okay, but he said he's born. You are born as a Muslim, which means you did not choose to be a Muslim. Then I want to ask you, if
well,
a child, okay, no problem.
Man.
You can explain to me. No problem. Let me finish my question. If a child he is born as a Muslim and he die, let us say a child is born from a Muslim father and a Muslim mother, and he die as an infant. He's like 1 month old. Do he go to hell or he go to heaven?
Well, according to the hadith, he will go to heaven.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
Can you show me the hadith saying that?
Okay, let's see.
I will give you 10 years to find me the hadith.
All right. What age is this child that died?
What?
You said if a baby is born and it dies, right?
Yes.
How old is the child?
Let's say he's an infant.
Okay. Let me see it. Okay, narrated Abu Huraira. This is in Sahih al-Bukhari, book number 23, hadith 342. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "No Muslim whose 3 children died will go to the fire."
No Muslim who's what? Say again.
No Muslim
Yeah.
whose 3 children dies
Okay.
will go to the fire.
But this is about the Muslim who his children die, not the child. Give me a hadith about the child, my friend. You are quoting the wrong idea, wrong
No
story.
Muslim whose 3 children die.
My friend, a person, he have 3 children, they die, he will not go to hell, not the children's. Think, use your brain.
No Muslim whose 3 children died.
Yes, he have 3 children. He have 3 children, and they die. You cannot comprehend yourself. It's a Muslim. It's a Muslim.
This is 3 times I'm saying this. I know you got English. I know you.
My friend. No Muslim whose 3 children die. What the children who die? Who is the children? 3 children, right? How many children?
So I'm a Muslim.
How many children? How many children?
I'm a Muslim with 3 children.
Right.
And they die.
No, and they die. Yes. Who is the one who will go to heaven?
The children will not be in the fire.
No, that's not children. It's the Muslim who have the father. Give me the hadith. I will show it in the screen.
Oh man.
Give me the hadith. Give it to me in the text. I will show it in the screen. Everybody will laugh. You claim I do not know English. Okay.
Let's get it out. book 23. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, book 23, hadith number 342.
Bukhari. Give me the hadith. Give me the hadith. Give me the link, the one you are reading from.
Oh, okay, sure. How do I do that?
In the text. Click in the text. So I will show it in the screen so people they can see what you are reading.
Oh, okay. So I got to go back to YouTube.
No, not YouTube. Not YouTube. In Skype.
Oh, Skype. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm new to this, man. I had to download this app, brother. How do I do this, man?
My friend, you are there. You are in Skype already. Aren't you calling me in Skype?
No. What do I do, though? I mean, I'm like, snapshot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I see it. All right. Here you go. Here you go. Got it?
All right, let's see.
Narrated Anas ibn Malik.
Okay.
Okay, so now can you read that so everybody can hear you?
All right, I'm trying to find it first. Hold on.
Just the third one. It's the third one.
No. I have it on screen, my friend.
Oh, all right.
Okay, let's see with the screen. All right. Which one? The hadith number what? 6370 or which one?
It's 342.
42. All right, here we go. Guys, read with me.
Huh?
Read with me. Everybody will see it now, what you said. And everybody.
Okay, so it's on the big screen?
Yeah, I have it in front of me in the screen. Everybody can see it. Let's see.
Okay, you gonna read it?
Sure. Let me zoom in. I'm zooming in, just people they can see.
All right.
Okay. The Prophet said, no Muslims whose 3 children died will go to the fire. Who is the one who will go to the fire? Not the one who his children die. Not the children they will go to heaven. It's in front of you. You claim that you speak English better than me. Everybody,
man,
guys.
You just said some flip mode, brother. You just tried to flip it up.
I did not flip it up. It says no Muslim whose 3 children died will go to hell. Who is the one? Who is the one who will not go to hell? Is the one who has children. 3 of them die.
Okay, look. Anybody.
But this is not about the children. This is not.
One if you think
this is not. Okay, let me.
If you think the prophet is talking about the man.
Press 1, guys. Press 1.
Talking about the children.
Press
2,
1. Press 1. Press 1. Here we go. And this is the link. Here we go in the front of everybody.
Come on, y'all. It's right here.
Here we
No
go.
Muslim
I'm posting the link for all of
them.
them. Everybody is laughing. You are not being honest. You speak English better than me, but yet you are lying in the
There
meaning of
go
the
them
English.
ones. Look at them ones. There go them ones. Come on, man. Come on. You can't play me.
You see it?
You can't play me, old time.
You
Come
see
on,
it, my
what you
friend?
doing, old time?
Yeah.
You know, I got love for my elders, man. I got love for my elders, but you just can't play Islam like that, man.
My friend, they are agreeing with me. They are agreeing with me. Do you see how many people are agreeing with me? Not at you. They're agreeing with me.
They're agreeing with me, brother. They come on, man.
Abdul,
the joke's
everybody,
on you,
it's recorded. Everybody will laugh at you. And now let me get you busted more. This is your prophet said in Sahih al-Bukhari. Read with me. No. Read with me. Read with me. Everybody will be laughing at you in a second about your lies. Especially now, you are certified liar. You gave me a hadith. You gave me a hadith. You gave me a hadith. Have nothing to do with my question. Read with me. This is your prophet in Sahih al-Bukhari.
Go.
This is your prophet in Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, saying the following. Read with me. He said this is Sahih Muslim as an example, and it's Sahih correct hadith.
Look at him.
Aisha, shut up. Let me read. Everybody will laugh. Aisha and Muhammad, they went to a funeral. Do you see the hadith in front of you?
Which one, man?
It's in the front of us. Do you see it?
Okay, let me go back to the screen.
Aisha, the mother of the believers,
okay,
said after they went to a funeral, read with me the title. The meaning of every child is born in a state of fitra, and the ruling of the dead children of believers and of the Muslims. We go down. Aisha, the mother of the believers, said that Allah Messenger was called to lead the funeral of a prayer of a child of Al-Ansar. So he's a Muslim from a Muslim family. She said, Allah Messenger, there is happiness for this child, who is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it's commit no sin, and nor has reached the age when one commit a sin. So he's very little baby. He said, he who, Muhammad, Aisha, her adventure, it may be the otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit while they are in their father loins, and he created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell while they were yet in their father loins. So my friend, your prophet got you busted, and you are certified liar. You said to me that Muslim children, they will go to heaven. You quote for me a hadith saying that if a person, his children, 3 of them, they die, you claim that the 3 children will go to heaven. That's a lie. Your prophet saying no. Nobody knows who is going to go to hell, who is going to be a fire of heaven, because Allah created them when they are in the lines of their father, to the hell or to heaven. Apologize for being a liar.
All right, I just got to examine this for a minute. Yeah, this is it's the fact that the prophet said it may be, you know, this is not actual, this is like a theory or a supposition.
It's a theory, guys. It's a theory. It's a theory. It's a theory. His prophet is making a theory. His prophet is not sure.
He said,
are you saying
it may be?
Yeah, it may be here, maybe there. It may be here, maybe there.
It can be, it cannot be.
Yes, but you are the one who said to me, a Muslim child will go to heaven. You are the one.
I just gave you the absolute.
No, you are the. No, you lie to me. You lie to me. You lie to me. You lie to me. In the same time, you claim that a human being have a free will. Where is the free will? The child, he did not commit sin yet. Why? It might be he go to hell. It might be go to heaven. If he have a free will, where is the free will? The child, he did nothing. He did not reach the age of sin. He never commit sin. So why? So see, this hadith is
clear. It's not clear because you see, this is the reason why, you know. And my Arabic is, I'm not going to call myself a professional. I'm very intermediate, but I definitely know that the fact that he's
take care. Next time, let your dad call me. Next time, Sayyid al-Mahdi. His name is Sayyid al-Mahdi. Let your dad call me, please. I don't talk to kids. I gave you a chance and I roasted you. You are a certified liar from now on, and this video is going to be in YouTube forever. Deal with it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my friend. How are you, Mr. Abdul?
Before I speak, can you not address me as Abdul?
Address you as what? Isn't it your name is
Abdul.
Muhammad?
No.
So what's your name? The Skype it says your name is Muhammad.
It says Badr Muhammad.
Okay, Badr. How are you, Badr? What do you want to say to us, Mr. Badr?
You said earlier that you get Muslim busted by...
Yeah, we just got one. Did you hear it? The guy before you? He's just a fresh. He's no. He's still red. Did you see what happened to the one before you? So do we get the Muslim busted or not?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so now what do you want to say to us, my friend? Go ahead. I'm listening.
I want to ask you about hadith, if you know it.
Okay.
رفع القلم عن ثلاث. Do you know this?
Okay, go ahead. What about it? Go ahead. What
this
about?
Hadith says that 3 people cannot be judged. The kid, the insane man, and the sleep.
My
the
friend,
one who is sleeping.
Yeah, my friend, this is about the capital punishment, which means if somebody commit a crime, let us say a person who is crazy, he used a knife without knowing what the knife would do. He hit you with it. This person, he will not be judged. So if he is a child, you do not know what he's doing. This is about capital punishment in life, in the Sharia law. This is not about the judgment day.
No. رفع القلم means that God won't punish him.
My friend,
for it.
My friend, don't tell me what it says. This is what it says. Rufi al-Qalam, you can go and check your scholars and they will say to you. You go to Ibn Jurayj and Al-Qasim bin Yazid, he said that this is al-Qalam, it's mean that the punishment of 3 kind of people. This is why it says if you are asleep. What does that mean? God will not punish you if you are asleep. Are you crazy? This is talking about if something happened, if something happened to you during, if you do something, if like there is something like let us say there is responsibility for a Muslim as a Muslim. So if you are one of those, the responsibility does not go for you.
Yes, I understand that.
So the responsibility here is not about the judgment day, because as you see, the judgment day, even if you are a baby who never committed sin, still you might go to hell. Look here, the story in front of us. Yeah. So
I know the story.
So what your prophet, my friend, this is why if you go in the same hadith, you will see one of them says, وَقَدْ زَادَ عَلَيْهِ الْخَرَفْ. Al-kharaf, which means when you became so old and you became unaware of what you say. So if you are in that stage too, there's no qalam on you, which means, what is the qalam? Qalam is the law. The qalam means the pen. The pen of what? The pen of the law, the Sharia.
Can I ask you one thing before I
sure.
proceed? We apply punishment when God will apply it in the afterlife, right?
No, there is 2 kinds of punishment. There's punishment of Islam on earth, and there's punishment of God in the judgment day. Punishment of lifetime. This is what's supposed to Sharia law. This is why even your prophet, he says, قاتلوهم يعذبهم الله بأيديكم. Fight them, kill them, so Allah punish them by your hands. Okay, don't come. You ask me, let me answer you. So kill them, torture them, Allah punish them by your hands. So don't tell me there's a punishment in the judgment day. No, Islam believe that when a Muslim he attack me and kill me and torture me, he is doing the punishment of Allah. This is why you Muslims, when you shoot somebody, if you join ISIS, I hope soon, you say ما رميت وإنما الله رمى وما رميت. I did not shoot him, I did not kill him, it was Allah who killed him. So if the punishment is only in the judgment day, then how the Quran, all the Quran is speaking about that. So my friend, you try to defend, but you have
no.
What?
No, and that is not my original point.
What is your original point? What?
You know Al-Imam Al-Nawawi?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Funny.
And what about him?
He interpreted that hadith and said the prophet says, not say that he will go to heaven. He might be go the other way, as not to prejudge what is going to happen.
My friend, no problem. It can be that if you are a crazy person, should not be judged, but this is the logic. But as you see, a child who never commits sin, he's not a crazy, he is a Muslim, he never did anything wrong, he did not even reach the age of sin. Still your prophet saying that people are created for hellfire when they are in their father lions. So you commit sin, you don't commit sin, this is another reason to go to hell in Islam, which Islam is a stupid religion. And then here, if you go with me, read me the chapter I'm reading for you from. It's not you who slew them, it was Allah. It is not you who killed them, it was Allah. Why? Because Allah, he punished them by your hand. So Islam as a religion believe that there is punishment for those who deserve punishment. And who is the one who deserves punishment? Someone he refused to accept Muhammad as a prophet. Someone he did not pay to Muhammad the money because he's a gang leader. Someone she refused to take off her panty, as many women they happen to them that Muhammad he chased them and he raped them. Someone he did not pay Muhammad jizya, the Christian and the Jews, so they should be killed. He will enslave their children. Muhammad is a thief. He have no problem to let you even worship any god you wish as long you pay him money. And this is proving us that Muhammad cannot be a messenger of God, because if Allah is ordering you to fight the kuffar and fight what? Fight the kufr. So how you accept the kuffar to stay alive and worship the false god if they pay you money? What is the condition for the Christians to stay alive? Is to pay the jizya. Muhammad, he have no problem if we don't accept him as a prophet and not to worship his god as long we pay him. That is a clear evidence of a theft. He don't care for God. A person who have jealousy for God, he will not accept any compromise, and he will not say, okay, you know what, if you pay me, I will let you live. Same time, what kind of justice? You just said to me, if somebody is a crazy, should not be judged, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so why Muhammad saying a child who never commits a sin, he might go to hell? Where is justice?
Can I ask you something? I let you speak as you want.
Go ahead.
Go to any Muslim scholar and he will tell you that any Muslim who died before the age of consent, he will go to heaven.
Well, that's me. Muhammad is a liar. Thank you very much, guys. Did he say? Hold on. No. You said go to any Muslim scholar. Here we go. Is Muhammad a scholar or not? Is Muhammad your prophet a scholar or is an idiot?
Yeah.
If you're a prophet correcting Aisha, she said she is happy. She said this child is a bird in paradise. So Aisha, she's thinking like you and me, that it's justice that the child, he is a son of Muslims, so he commit no sin, so he will go to heaven. But you just said if you go to any scholar, he will say to you, a child who die, he will go to heaven. But this is not what your prophet said. Aisha says that, and Muhammad, he spanked her. He said, are you stupid or what? Don't say that. For nobody knows who is going to go to heaven or go to hell. It might be the otherwise. Otherwise what? She said he will go to heaven. He said otherwise, which means he might go to hell. Why he will go to hell? He explained, for God, which means Allah, he created who will go to hell when they are in the lines of their father. It is not something you earn later. It is something you have already before you are created. The decision already made. So Aisha, she think that because he did not commit sin, he never reached the age of sin, he will go to heaven. Muhammad disagree.
The qadar does not work like as you said.
Okay, my friend, it's not me who said that, it's your prophet. Please let your dad call me. I mean, I don't know what I can do. How much stupidity we can have. Don't call me. Don't waste my time. The second you start going around in a circle, I have no time. It's clear. Everybody is laughing. Everybody is laughing. The other guy, the liar, he said to us, don't call me. Don't force me to block you, please. The other guy, he lied to us. He said the hadith he gave me, it says the one who have his children, 3 of them die, they will go to the heaven. The hadith says he will go to heaven. Okay, look like I have to block you. Hold on. You forced me to do so. Who is next? Who is next? And look how deceiving people they are. This hadith in the front of you, it's so clear. The guy, the liar, he said this hadith saying that if you have 3 children of you, I mean, even look at the logic, how stupid his logic and his prophet logic. Let us say, for the sake of argument, that Muhammad, he is saying what he is saying, that if you have 3 kids, the 3 kids who die, they will go to heaven. I mean, what is the logic of that? Hello?
My question.
Yes, my friend.
I just want to remind you, I'm the guy that just point out that flat Earth topic.
Yeah, and I answer already, no?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But no, I'm not going to stay with that topic anymore, and I'm going to just like stay a little bit with the kids in Islam and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I do live in the UK.
Okay.
And I'm not English, as you can tell by my accent. But you know that there's plenty of Muslim people in the UK. You must know that.
Yeah, and
there's plenty of Muslim families in the UK, and they've got the kids.
And
there might be a topic for you for next time when you like open up the
let me answer you in the text, please, and I will hang up on you. Yeah, okay, no problem. No, this is not my topic. I don't care really how many Muslims there are in the UK. This is your business. This is not my problem. Let us say all the UK became Muslims. I don't care. I am here to fight. I am here to fight the cult of Islam. Don't call me back, please. Give me a serious question. I am here to fight Islam. Muslims is not my concern. If the stupid government of the UK is welcoming them, this is their problem. Sooner or later, they will pay the price. I am here to fight the cult of Islam, the stupidity of Islam. Wherever I go, Islam is going to be erased. Wherever people hear me, they will see how stupid Islam is. I have no concern of population of Islam. It means nothing to me. That should be your concern. You bring them to your country and then you complain. Why you bring them? That's not my business. I am not the Prime Minister of England to fix your problem, and I cannot fix that problem. If a country run by a bunch of donkeys, the solution is easy. It's not with a Christian prince, is to change the donkeys who you made them leaders. As simple as that. I am not the one who brought them. I am not the one who gave them visas, and I am not the one who can kick them out. Look like this guy, he will not stop. My friend, you are forcing me to block you again. Doesn't matter if you are a Christian or not. Don't call me for silly questions, please. Focus in the head of the snake, not on the tail. You see, the Muslims, they would love it if you start crying and the population of Islam and the increasing. Who care? Let us bring them all to Christ. This is what we should do. Let us show all those who came to UK the truth and make them Christians. Instead of crying, bring them to Christ. Be good to them. Invite them to the Lord, and they will come. Just yesterday, I have a person who is from the UK. He's a Pakistani. He became a Christian, and we play his video live on air. Is that correct, guys? He's from Pakistan, who served in the British Army, who became a Christian and get baptized, and now he is preaching the gospel. Good for him. Do what you need to do. Stop crying. Why you are calling me, Sayyid? Why you are calling me? Yes, Sayyid. Why you are calling me, my friend?
Yes, yes, Christian. I thank you for taking my call again. I really wanted to just basically ask you one simple question. You know, when it comes to
I have no answer because you are smart. I am not, as you see. I don't even know English. What I can do now?
well, if I offended you, I apologize. I truly didn't mean to do
But
that.
let me ask you, be honest with me. The hadith you gave me about the 3 children, are you serious when you say that the one who will go to heaven is the children, not the father?
That's what it said verbatimly.
No, my friend, it says no Muslim, read with me, no Muslim whose their 3 children died will go to fire. Who is the one who will go to fire, will go not to fire? The Muslims who his children, 3 of them die.
The hadith says
English is your first language, correct? Not like mine.
Correct.
Okay. The hadith is so clear in front of us, says that if a person he have 3 children, they die for him, he will not go to hellfire.
You said they die for him?
No, they die. I mean, it is children. They die. They die. Like, let's say you have 3 children, they die maybe in fire or they die in disease or whatever. You have 3 children. Because of that, you as a Muslim, you will not go to hell. That's what it says. And I find that the hadith you gave me is proving that Muhammad is a false prophet. Because
you know, see, this is what I mean. It's like your ability to comprehend is not. It's not, and it's only like 3 lines. It's only 3 lines, not even 3 lines. It says no Muslim whose 3 children. So now we could just take that right there. No Muslim whose 3 children died.
The children belong to who?
So now there's a cause and effect. The cause is a man or a Muslim man with 3 children. Okay. So now what is the effect?
Who is the one who died? Who is the one who died?
The 3 children are dead now.
Okay. And who is the one will go to heaven?
The children.
The children.
No Muslim whose 3 children died will go to the fire.
My friend.
So if you're not going to the fire, where you going?
Okay, hold on. You know, anyone who speak any kind of form of English is going to be left in what you said.
I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I think that anyone who hears me speaking knows that I'm speaking clear, and you're reading the same thing.
Let me show you. Let me get you busted nicely. Here we go. The hadith in front of me in Arabic. Anyone who speak Arabic, a Muslim, please give us a call, and I will make you join the conversation, and I will make you translate to this person to show him that he have no idea what he's talking about. His English is funny.
How about you show me?
Read me. I'm showing you. Here we go. The Arabic in front of me.
Are you reading the one that you showed previously?
The one you gave me. ما من مسلم ما من الناس مسلم يموت له 3 من الولد لم يبلغ الحنث إلا أدخله الله الجنة. أدخله, not أدخلهم. Allah will enter him into heaven.
Okay.
Allah will enter him. And let me show you the translation. Here we go. Read with me. All the translation. Who is the one to be granted?
Send me that in the
text. Because of the mercy of his children. Because Allah, He will have mercy because he lost his children. So Allah will have it
in the text.
No problem. Here we go. I will give you all the links. Here we go. All those hadith are the same hadith you are quoting for me.
I just want to read it in Arabic like you are reading in Arabic.
Do you know Arabic?
I said I'm an intermediate. I'm just intermediate.
No problem. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Cool. All right. So 342. I'm looking for it. Okay, so now the prophet is making it even more clear. He doesn't even use the word hellfire. Ma minan nas muslimun ya'mutu lahu talatat minal waladi lam is declining. He's declining. It is a negative. See, I ain't saying I'm the best, brother, but I do know a little something. Okay. He's saying that the prophet is basically giving the license for every Muslim to believe that if he has a child and the child is dying, to always believe and accept the good news of his child getting Jannah.
Okay, read with me, my friend. Everybody is laughing at your lies. Sorry to say. It's in front of you guys. Read with me. This is different translation. Sahih. This is Sahih. The Messenger of Allah said, "There is no Muslim three of whose children die before reaching the puberty, but Allah will admit him to paradise." Do you see it now?
It's the first, second, and third one because I'm at the second one right now.
Does
Which
it
one
say?
did you
Does
read?
it say?
Which one are you reading?
Okay, let me give you the link. So you can read it in Arabic, you can read it in English, because your Arabic is fantastic, my friend. I want to learn Arabic from you. Here we go.
Come on, man.
Okay. So you apologize for lying.
Oh man.
Yeah, I require apology, guys. Is that correct? He's lying to us. He speak English better than me. He have no excuse to lie. English is not my first language.
Okay, what hadith are we reading, man?
It's the same hadith we are reading, the same hadith you gave me, the same, exactly the same hadith, the same report.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what that?
Will admit him, not them. Who? How many the children? The children they die. 3 of them. Who is the one will admit to heaven? Is the father of the children. Admit him.
Okay. Do you know what that word "of" means?
My friend, just go, please go. I mean, this is why I don't want to. I don't send me somebody he claimed to be a scholar, not a kid. I'm losing my patience. Sorry. I mean, look at this. I show it in the front of him. This is their translation. This is their website. This is their hadith. This is the hadith he chose for me. And yet he says to me, "Do you know what this word mean? And do you know what this word mean? I am an Arab person. Are you stupid or what? This is my first language. Do you know what this word mean? No, I do not know what this word. You are the one who do not know the name of your prophet correctly. You are going to teach me." And here we go. I'm showing you your Islamic translation. What's wrong with that? Even your Muslims agree with me. And the funny, the Christian, they say to me, "Christian Prince, you need to learn to be patient." Honestly, go and see the text. Christian, they say to me, "Christian Prince, you should be patient." I stay here for how many hours dealing with this stupidity, and yet you will see a Christian, he's drinking Pepsi Cola, he have his foot in the top of his table, and he, "Christian Prince," he starts schooling you. "Christian Prince, brother, you are not being patient. You should be nicer, brother. You're right. Go take a vacation for Hawaii and teach me about relaxation." Unbelievable. My friend, Mr. Sayyid, I hope and I pray that you will leave the cult of Islam. This is the most stupid religion ever. They fool you, my friend. And by the way, you are a black person. How dare you to accept Islam? Islam is the most filthy, racist religion against the black people, to the point Muhammad he ordered to kill every pure black animal because he believed the pure black color is the color of the devil. وَاقْتُلُوا كُلَّ أَسْوَدٍ بَهِيمٍ. Every aswad, bahim, aswad in black, bahim, pure black. How stupid it is, specifically if you are black, to accept Islam. How dare you? You are an insult to your ethnic group. You are joining the one who humiliated you, the one who believed that you are the devil. Even Muhammad, he claimed that the devil is an Ethiopian man, an Ethiopian African black person. Why you need to kill every pure black animal? What kind of religion this religion is? Why? They asked Muhammad, what is the difference between a yellow dog and a white dog, a red dog, and the black dog? He said the black dog is the devil. I mean, isn't it obvious this person he have a mental illness? Not only this is stupid, not only this is disgusting or hate against a color, it is a big fat lie, because your color have nothing to do with you being evil or good. I met many people who they are white and they are not good at all. And I met many white people who they are wonderful. I met many black people who they are not good at all. And I met many black people who they are wonderful. What does have to do with being bad or good with your color? Once I want to do shopping, I drove my car from the garage. I went out. I thought the garage door closed. I came back. I found my neighbor, who is a black man, sitting in the front of my garage. He have a chair. He brought it from his house, sitting in the front of my garage to guard my house. I told him, what's happening? He said, you left the garage open. I said, why you don't hit the thing and close it? He said, I am afraid if I get in, somebody will say I get inside your house. Look how nice he is. He sat in the front of my garage, sitting in the chair for 2 hours until I came back, guarding my house. And he's a black man. And I am not a black man. How wonderful he is. What the color have to do with you being a black or white? Even Muhammad, and you know the hadith where Muhammad, he said that Allah created, actually I'm thankful that one of you remind me of this hadith. I forgot about it for a long time. Allah created the black people from the left shoulder of Adam, and he said let them go to hell. And he created the white people from the right shoulder of Adam, and he said let them go to heaven, and I don't care. Black people from the left shoulder, and let them go to hell. And this is the God you choose for me? How dare you? How dare you to be part of such a cult? Allah Messenger, peace be upon him, yeah, you are right, said Allah created Adam when he had to create him, and struck his right shoulder, and there emitted from his white of from it the white of spring, as if it were white ants, and he struck the left shoulder, and there emitted the black of spring, as if they were charcoal. He then said to those who had emitted from the right shoulder, for paradise, and I don't mind, and for those who they are emitted from the left shoulder are for hell, and I don't mind. That's your God? And you are a black person. Shame on you. And by the way, the hadith Muhammad, this guy he just gave us, about if somebody has a children, 3 children will go to if they die, he will go to heaven. I mean, how stupid is that? So if I go and kill around and do whatever I want, and then just because of my children they die, I go to heaven, what is that? What is that? The children, they might go to hell, but because my children they die, I will go to heaven. This is a man who is crazy. He is giving promises left and right. Even he promised 10 of his companions to go to heaven. Who is he? Are you God? What? Yeah, we will not talk now about the Arabic mistakes, my friend, because actually we are almost done. Hello.
Hi, Christian Prince, is Mr. A.
Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm still alive, as you see, but I'm losing my hair because of the Muslims.
You know, I was thinking about one thing now that you said. What if it's ridiculous that he go to heaven because 3 of his kids die. What if he killed them himself because he wants to go to heaven?
No, he didn't say that. We don't have to exaggerate. The guy, he did not say if he killed them. There is no way he would mean that. But this is not an excuse. That's mean. People, they can go to hell and they are not fit for hell just because you have children they die. I mean, that's stupid.
Yes, of course.
That's stupid. And how a child himself will go to hell even though he commit no sin, right? How the child himself, he commit no sin, yet he might go to hell. But the father who his children die, because of them he will go to heaven.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, madness.
But anyway, I heard you was showing the people, your viewers, about Noah and his children's name.
Yeah.
And the miracle in the Old Testament.
Right.
I don't know if you have mentioned Genesis 1:1, which is an incredible miracle.
Okay, go ahead.
This is written 2,000 years before Jesus Christ, Son of God. And as you know, all the alphabets, the letters is associated with pictures. Every letter have its own picture and it's associated with numbers.
Okay.
Anyway, in Genesis 1:1, the first thing is in the beginning. And if you go to the Hebrew letters, and if you watch the picture for the word, for the letters in the beginning, if you translate them, it says exactly the first word in the beginning, 2 words, is translated to the Son of God is destroyed willingly by his own hand on the cross. And the last letter in these words, it's a picture of a cross. I have sent you the link. I recommend you to watch it.
All right, I will check it out to verify. For me, I don't believe in things unless I investigate, even if it's about something to prove my belief, but I like to investigate always before I believe in something.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
This is a miracle. It's incredible. And this is written 2,000 years before Jesus Christ, Son of God. And every Jew, if they see this, and if they know this, and if the rabbis tell them this, they will for sure think about Jesus Christ in another way.
Okay. Well, God is good, and God always don't leave himself without witnesses, and we are his witnesses anyway. God is a miracle himself, and we are his miracle. And even the Muslims, by the way, is the miracles of God. But look like the miracles of God with the Muslims is proving to us how stupid a human being can be when he followed the devil. This is kind of a miracle, how a human being, he chose to be foolish when he followed the devil.
Yeah.
How a human being can believe in such a mad religion that you go believe in a God, his name is Allah, you kill people for him, you commit suicide, you slaughter, you rape, you make a gang, and then because if you are being good by killing or raping and attacking and false fiction and lying, then he will give you a lot of virgin in heaven, he will give you endless penis, he will give you 70 years orgasm. The promises of the God of Islam alone is enough to prove that this is nothing but devilish satanic cult. The true
this
God
is written by desires. This is written by a person that have a lots of desires. I have grown up with Muslims all my life. I live in Sweden, as you know, many Muslims here. I have grown up with them. Even they are my friends and have been my friends. You see a lot of their behavior, and we have often talked about this religion, and this has been the case all the time, the same things over and over again. But it seems like it's no problem having sex with a 9-year-old. It seems like it's very normal at times. But much lesser things, like they mention something about Christianity, which you can even compare to have sex with a 9-year-old, then it's a big problem. Oh, how can this happen? Oh, how can this be in this way? But when you mention a 9-year-old, no, he liked her. She consented. She was 9-year-old, but she was like a 20-year-old in her mind. She knew what she did and all that.
Yeah. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
Our time is almost up, so I appreciate your call. Thank you. Call again from time to time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, guys. Do we have a good time today? Did we have a good time? God willing, if I can do tomorrow broadcast, I will. If not, we might give you 1 day break from me. Can you produce material of in my friend Mika, whatever is your name? I like now. I just said something about African, correct? Okay. What about you download the video, cut it? I said that in different video. Put them together yourself. Do some work. I mean, help me. I have many things to do. Trust me. I go to Facebook now. I will find like 100, 200 emails to answer. I go to Skype. I have like a 300 texts waiting for me. I go to my YouTube. I have God knows how many posts. So help me, guys. I'm doing my part. Do your part. Cut my video. Okay, you like this part about African? Cut it. I spoke in different place about African. I made many tons of videos. Cut pieces, put it together, do some work. Help me and help yourself, and the Lord will bless you for the work you do. Don't depend in one man. I am just one man army. The Muslim, they think I have secretaries, they think I have a driver, they think the Mossad is paying me, they think the government of Israel is sponsoring me, they think Trump is my driver. When the fact is totally the opposite. Don't call me Sayyid today. Today we are done. Okay, get yourself roasted for tomorrow. God is willing when we finish. So guys, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again. If tomorrow is going to be tomorrow, if not, maybe the day after. Don't forget to subscribe so you can turn on your notification so you will be informed when we are on air. And tell your friends to come and join us. Feel free to download my videos. I have no problem, even if you are a Muslim, to download my videos and post them anywhere you want. But don't ever claim that you are Christian Prince. Don't play with them, otherwise I will flag you. Don't play games. So I encourage everybody to call me, to debate me, to prove me wrong if you could, and you cannot. Never happened before and will never happen in the future for a very simple reason. I am a follower for the one who said, I am the truth, I am the resurrection, I am the light, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. By him and for him everything was created. That is the Lord, the Jesus the Christ, the Lord of the world, who your prophet trying to fight, your prophet trying to erase his name, which is impossible. The Messiah, he said, the sky and the earth will pass, will be destroyed, but word of mine will not. That is my Lord. We do not need a goat to eat our Quran to prove to us that God is not God. Already it's a proven to be false book. But in the top of that, you bring me stories about a goat ate your book, and yet you claim that your Quran is preserved, and yet you don't even have a copy of your Quran, and yet you don't have a correct recitation of the Quran, and yet your prophet, he said Allah sent the Quran in 7 letters, and yet you don't have them, and yet Umar al-Khattab, he said Allah sent the Quran in 1,000, 25,000 letters, yet we find only 20% of the Quran exists today of what you claim to be Quran, but yet you claim the Quran is preserved. How stupid that is. And if this is not a stupid, then what is a stupidity? Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And see you soon again. Take care.